live with Fighting Words with Bang. Y'all know what it is. Get your ass on in the house. And you're gonna wash your hands. You're gonna sit down. You're gonna get you some napkins. You're gonna get you some we got some plasticware over there. We ain't using our good silverware. We got some plasticware over there. We got some forks, some knives, and some spoons. Now, Bang, we'll be eating. We'll be eating.
Hey, man, shit, man. Let me see what's on this stove right quick, man. We got some. Oh, we got Mexican food today.
Oh
We
shit.
got tacos. We
Uh-huh.
got burritos. We got
Uh-huh.
fajitas. We got rice and beans. We
Uh-huh.
got some nachos. Hey, man,
Uh-huh.
it's going down.
You can't
It's
forget the
going down.
enchiladas.
We can't forget about the enchiladas, them in the oven still. And I know you said we ain't got I know you said we ain't got the silverware we using play. But for the heavy donators, like
Yeah,
like our sponsors, the
yeah,
ones that sponsor, y'all get the silverware and the fine china. You feel me? Y'all get silverware and fine china, man. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Devin Howell say he gonna bring the
yeah.
bottles. You know what I'm saying?
We rest in peace, George Foreman, first of all.
Hey man, one time for George Foreman, man. Let's get a 10-second moment of silence for George Foreman, man. For real. R.I.P. to Big George, man. You know what I'm saying? That boy went from a gangster to a minister, man. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Bet 30, boy. Hey, he got a shiny tool. I gave him a brand new wrench last night, so he'll shoot a two on you know what I mean? Hey man, he one of the roofers too. You know what I'm
with a
saying?
with a name like Vet, you gotta be.
Nah, for real, for real.
hey, hey, Bang, I got a question though. I just thought about it. George Foreman, he was from Houston, wasn't he?
He was born in Marshall, Texas, which is East Texas. It's a small country town, but he
Okay.
was raised on the north side out here. He used to strong arm rob people, never packed a gun. He kept them hands though. He made people off it with his hands. He from Fifth. He grew up in Fifth Ward, which is on the north side, right outside of downtown. It's a notorious neighborhood in the city. That's where like Jay Prince and all them from. You know what I'm saying? He from around the same area.
So
Big George.
so I got a question. What did Big George mean to Houston when it come to boxing? I mean, or just to the city, period.
Well, he hands down the most legendary piece of work to come up out of here. As
Mm.
far as when it come to that boxing, you know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to the Charlos and everybody else that came in behind George. But George he's the staple of Houston boxing. Facts.
Mm.
We need to give him a statue. If he don't get
Yeah,
a statue, I'm gonna have a problem, bro.
yeah, he should have been had one for sure.
Nah, for real. For real.
Yeah.
Turned his life around, made a he made more money off of grills than Paul Wall and TV Johnny did off of grills. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Straight up,
Hey, yo,
man.
that's crazy.
Hey,
I just,
man. Hey, that's
I
the
just
grill
thought about
master
it.
right there.
I just thought about it.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm
Before we,
saying?
before we had air fryers, we had the Foreman
We had the
grill.
farming grill, baby. Let's not get it tangled and twisted whatsoever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, that's
Straight up,
crazy.
man.
Big George was an Olympian too, man,
Man.
without really too much experience. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
He did get a movie come out, I think about a year ago, probably like
I'm gonna say something, bro. I'm gonna say
yeah,
something, bro.
yeah.
I hate when people I hate when people that ain't from Houston do a Houston based movie like
Mm,
Jason's Lyric, because everybody talk like this. We
mm.
don't talk like this in Houston. You feel me? Everybody talk like this. Like we
Uh-huh.
don't talk like that, bro. Like that ain't my grandma don't talk. She didn't talk like that. My papa ain't talk like that. Now we got a southern drawl, but we
Yeah,
don't sound like hillbillies. You feel me?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
all that I just wants to go over there Like
Yeah.
we don't talk like that, bro.
Yeah.
And that's why everybody think we the country out here. We
Yeah.
got country roots, you know what I'm saying? But we not hillbillies out here. This is a big city, you feel me?
Right.
Like and
It's
it
different.
move out here. It ain't slow out here, you feel me? So,
It definitely moves.
but yeah, you feel me? But they, I respect the fact that they thought about him.
Right.
They thought about him enough to make the movie. So I do respect that. You know what I'm saying?
Duffel
Look,
bag.
look.
Appreciate the donation.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Let me send him a like, man. Duffel bag boy. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Um, um, it say Jason's lyric was a disgrace to us Houstonians. That's a fact. Tony Fit kicks. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? I
So
think
how
the only. Now go ahead.
I was about to say, how come? Now I never even knew. I was a kid when Jason's lyric was out, so I remember
Right.
watching it, but I never paid attention to the fact that it was made out of Houston or it was supposed to be based in Houston. You know what I mean?
Third,
How come it was a disgrace to people from Houston?
because of the way they was. I'm gonna tell you who got it right on Jason's lyric. It was one person that got it right, and
Mm-hmm.
that was Tretch.
Mm-hmm.
Tretch from Naughty by Nature, how he was talking like, nigga, I don't need you. Know what I'm saying? Like, he was
Mm-hmm.
a real, like on that movie, that was a real, I'm from the South Side, but that nigga was a real Fifth Ward nigga on that hoe, bro. The
Mm. Come
Dickies,
here.
the Chuck Taylors, know what I'm saying? The way he wore his hair, that's some North Side nigga shit right
Come
there.
here.
Know what I'm saying?
Hold up, she
So,
trying
so,
to run
so,
away.
so Jada Pinkett, Alan Payne, the nigga who played Jason, they was too country. I got you. I got you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, but they was too country, man. You know what I'm saying? The George Foreman movie, they was too country. You know what I mean? They was too country. Jimmy from Six. What's up with it? 2 cents in a building. I see Clip already unloading on bars. Know what I'm saying? Pause. Know what I'm saying? Uh uh what statement could be disputed, Dominic? What statement can be disputed? If you can type fast enough to let me know. Content house, nah, you right. Clip up there, he doing yard work. That's my landscape. No, he on the roof. Clip is my roofer, man. Know what I'm saying? We gonna get into all the matchups and everything. Say look like the cream of wheat, man. Enzo 88, boy. Hey, you family, bro. So we gonna let that one slide. You feel me?
Hey, what'd he
We gonna
say?
let that one slide. He say you look like the cream of wheat man on that post,
No, I look
on
like a
that pic.
cold. I look like a cold killer right there.
A cold killer, a cold-hearted killer, man. Hey, man. But I want to know what Dominique meant by um that statement could be disputed. Where you at, Dominique?
Mm.
He said he looked like Rock. Don't worry, hey man, y'all pull up, man. It's plenty. We in Philly today. Hey man, hey man, we in Philly today, man. We eat
Yeah.
Mexican food today, bro. Tacos, enchiladas, and all the fixings, man. Bring your plates. No, no, we got everything. Just bring an empty stomach. If you ain't here, you gonna starve, bro.
And
I'm
wash
telling
your
you, bro. We
hands.
gonna cook
Gotta wash
straight
your
up, man.
hands.
Gotta wash your hands, man. And if y'all practice Islam, I need y'all to wash all the way down to your elbows, man.
Get
Know what I'm
right.
saying? I need you straight up. Know what I'm saying? Dominique, where you at? I need to see what you was talking about, Dominique. We trying to get started, baby. You holding us up. I need answers. Know
He
what I'm saying?
bullshit. We try to say grace and he bullshitting. Come on now.
Yeah, man. I need to know what statement can be disputed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The Honorable Brandon Alice Sheik in the building. Hey, Brandon got the fine china and the silverware, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man. Hey, we finna get to the Fundora and all that. Texas salute, family. Shout out to John Brown.
Make
You know
sure
what
I
I'm
hit that like
saying?
button too. Hit that
Hit
like
that
button.
like button, man, or you breaking the law.
Don't
You know
bullshit.
what I'm saying? Hey, it's a big piece of chicken, but look, it's that rotisserie that over the fire. slowly rotated chicken, flame grill. Know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Know what I'm
sir.
saying? Like the essays do it. Know what I'm saying? Texas 16 South, salute. Know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Dominique gone, bro. But
16,
GA
what
here.
up?
Hey
Alice
man,
Sheik, what
GA
up?
country boy, salute.
Empty the
Salute.
clip. Empty the clip. What's up?
Hey man, clip already. Hey man, clip already letting it line. Already letting it ring loose. Know what I'm saying?
Niggas came
Straight
in here
up.
playing. Stop playing.
Stop playing, man. Stop playing. Hey, them likes ain't adding up with these viewers, man. We trying to serve these plates, man. That's the only fee to get in.
Yeah.
To get in the door, you gotta hit the like button, baby. To get in the door, man. If y'all want this food served hot, know what I'm saying? Just hit that like button, man. If y'all want to send a donation, you get the fine channel and the silverware. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
where we at, man? It look like Dominique tucked his tail, man. Where
We
we at,
gonna
man?
we gonna start with the early morning. It was Saturday morning. The good sister Tiara Brown. She say God be the glory. You understand?
God be the glory, man.
And I know she meant it because ain't no way we thought she was gonna get that fight without a knockout. I ain't think so.
And then look, to be honest with you, bro, she didn't show that doggish, like that doggish capability that she got in that fight, bro. I just felt like she did keep them flying. She did keep them flying, but I think she could have did better against her. But I think I feel like they got the call right because I feel like she won the first few rounds, and they were saying she was down three by the fourth round, and I didn't understand that. So I thought the robbery was in too. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Uh, Skye is a Skye smooth. I like her.
yeah.
She not just a pretty face. She can actually fight. She not scary. Know what I'm saying? She use her feet. She use that jab. No, she kind of got that Camboso stance. Know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? When she come in with the little shoulder roll. Know what I'm saying? But man, shout out to Tierra Brown, bro. She wanted that fight. She made it make sense. Hold on, battle boy. Hold on,
Battle boy.
battle boy.
Appreciate the donation.
Paying my tithes, y'all boys keep preaching and talking that talk on this Sunday. Greg, anybody ever tell you look like Steel from the movie?
Hey, I used to get that when I was younger, man. I used to get that when I was a kid. He said, "You ain't hear the truth about it. What he called it, Donald? He talking about some Donald."
Donald Bromwell? I was doing Uchi Coochie with Donald Bromwell last night. Who?
Right. Hey, I think what you saying about Tierra Brown showing a dog is absolutely right. But I also think the reason she wasn't fully able to tap into that was because Skye Nicholson probably got the best footwork in the division. You know what I'm saying? So she knew she couldn't just run straight at her. She'd look crazy. You know what I'm saying? She'd
Right.
look crazy trying to just run straight at her. At the same time, Skye Nicholson really respected Tierra Brown. I could
She
tell
did.
because she was very selective about what she wanted to let go. You know what I mean?
Right.
Whenever she let the left hand go, it was like a calculated thing. She would be waiting for it to be like the perfect time. And then sometimes she missed, sometimes she landed. But Tierra Brown did keep the pressure. Um, she gave it all. I think the last two rounds, Tierra Brown really let her hands go. You know what I mean? And I
Right.
think that's what secured the win for her. But
Right.
for me, Skye Nicholson didn't do enough to get the win. I thought she
Thanks.
boxed well. I thought she used her footwork well, but she did a lot of holding. You know what I mean? She did a lot of like just retreating. You know what I mean? She wasn't really trying to go out there and keep that title. And I think that's
Right.
why Tierra Brown edged it in my book. You know what I mean?
And she kept them flying. Tierra
Yeah,
Brown kept them flying, bro. And,
yeah,
and I respect her, bro, because she wanted that fight. And when she got the fight, she made it make sense, bro. Know what I'm
yeah.
saying? She backed up her talk. Know what I'm saying? She a dog, bro. She 47. I think they're gonna run the rematch back before they do anything. Eddie Hearn rematch room. Know what I'm saying? Um, and then I heard that was his lady. I heard Eddie Hearn be, you know what I mean? But we don't do the gossip. We don't do the gossip. We do the breakdowns. But I heard, I heard that. What she say on In Living Color? I ain't the one to gossip with you, so you ain't heard that from me. You know what I'm saying?
Real rap.
Straight up, man.
That's
Uh, um, um,
I don't
but
know about I ain't never hear about that, but that's if that is his lady, you know what I mean? He ain't pulled that trigger last night. I mean yesterday morning. You know what I'm saying? He was
right.
she gonna be
Hey,
like,
yeah,
cuz,
man.
why you ain't pull
And
that
then
trigger for me?
Right. But I respect it though. I definitely got a lot of respect for Tiara Brown, bro, because it seemed like it's been a struggle for her, like to get what she want, like just come like she just looked like she got a good story. You know what I
hmm
mean? Like a
hmm
good story. So I respect her. I respect Scott Nichols. Like I say, she not just a cute face. You know what I'm saying? She can really fight. She
Yeah,
can box. Tierra Brown went out there. They got their paper. They got their paper. I like to fight. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
for sure. Did you check
Okay.
out the Fundora card?
Yeah, I called it on Fighting
Mm.
Words with Bang.
Oh, you
You
was
know what I'm
live when it was
saying?
jumping on? Matter of fact, I saw you in the car. You was in the
Yeah, you
car.
pulled up. You
Yeah,
pulled. Yeah, I
yeah,
was
yeah,
dipping. I was
yeah,
dipping. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? I was dipping. I was dipping. We was driving and living, baby.
for
You
sure,
feel me?
for
Straight
sure.
up. Trying to
So
get them
what
ready for today.
so what you think about the Terrell Goucher and Elijah Garcia?
Robbery. Ski
Mm,
mask? No ski mask. Know what I'm saying? You know if
mm,
they come in for the rob, man, if they come in with the rob, if they come in to rob you, bro, and they ain't got no mask on, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. They didn't even have a mask on. They came in bare face and just no gloves, no nothing, no nothing to put them in stealth mode. You
mm,
feel me? They blatantly robbed them. That boy Elijah Garcia looked like a 10-year-old boy out there last night, bro.
mm,
He got beat from pillar to post. I think Clip scored it 9-1. I
mm,
probably had it 10-0. You
mm.
feel me? It wasn't no close rounds in that fight. Not one. Elijah got his ass whooped last night, bro. And they gave that fight to I didn't hear the scorecard, but I know they gave that fight to Elijah Garcia, bro, and it wasn't foul. It
I'm a
wasn't foul, bro.
I'm a be fair, right? I'm gonna say this.
Right,
Goucher, I think he won. I do think he won. But for me,
right.
I do think it was 6-4, 7-3, something like that.
6473.
The reason, the reason I do, Goucher got a hell of an offense. He very
Right,
sharp. He very accurate, right?
right,
But what I didn't like defense wise, he would sit there sometimes and let Garcia pile up some combinations off his arms, punch him in his
right,
body, you know what I mean? Things like that. Everything didn't get through. Goucher was definitely up on the scorecards as far as the points. It's him scoring. I felt like he was up, but I felt like what made some of the rounds close was the fact that he was letting Elijah Garcia punch on his arms, punch on his body, things like that, get certain combinations off.
right,
What I didn't like was in the very, very beginning, right before the fight, they started talking about Bob Santos. Like no disrespect to Bob Santos, but they was basically trying to peg him as like a legendary trainer. You know what I mean?
right,
And they even called him the Southpaw Whisperer, some shit like that, right? So when they mentioned Bob Santos, they said it in a way like we were supposed to get a new and improved Elijah Garcia because his
right,
last outing, he looked like that 10-year-old boy that you was talking about. You know what I
right,
mean? Now, this fight with them saying Bob Santos, this and that, I'm okay. I'm like, all right, why they keep talking about Bob Santos? But I ain't realized his father was his original trainer. Is his original
okay,
trainer. You know what I mean? So his father told him, yo, you need to go to a real camp, go see Bob Santos. So they sent him to Santos, and I guess he was supposed to be, new and improved. He was supposed to look different. You know what I mean? He was
right,
supposed to show more skill set. I didn't see that. Not to mention they mentioned Bob Santos again during the fight of the
right.
first round. Right as they mentioned him again, Goucher put him down with a short right hand.
Made him do a flip. He did a back flip.
Yeah. Nice short straight right hand. The same punch he was getting caught with against Karan Davis. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, so this guy really ain't learned his lesson. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, he did finish the round pretty good. He picked up the pace and he showed that he was okay. And he kept pushing. I like Elijah Garcia as far as his size, his attributes. You know what I mean? He a big kid for middleweight division. He got long arms, things like that. He not afraid to get in there and fight. But his boxing ability, his defense is below average. You know what I mean? He take too many punches. I don't like that. You know what I mean? He's a 21-year-old kid. The reason I'm saying that is because by the time he's 25, he could be possibly damaged. You know what I mean? With all the punches that he taken. Now, when we speak about the robbery, if you pay attention, when you see a 21-year-old get in there with a guy that's 37 years old who is an Olympian, you got to know already they trying to build this 21-year-old kid. You know what I mean? They trying to make him look like a monster. At the same time, a 37-year-old not getting a chance versus a 21-year-old unless you knock him out. The reason being, we can get more out of the 21-year-old than we can the 37-year-old. Goucher,
Right.
Goucher with that performance probably got 3 more fights left, 2 or 3 more. And I know he could probably do more than that, but the thing is, he not gonna keep wanting to go through that. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Y'all not
Right.
gonna keep doing this to me. You know what I'm saying? They definitely did him dirty. Um, he fought a smart fight. But I didn't like his defense as well. I didn't like that he was letting Garcia punch him on the body and punch all on his arms and stuff like that. But it was a
Right.
good fight. I felt like Goucher pulled it out. Like I said, 6-4 or 7-3. Um,
Right.
and I mean, this is boxing. I mean, it's sorry to say, but this is what we have to deal with the politics. The only thing we can do is report about it. You know what I mean? For them to
Nah,
try to
that's a fact.
change it. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact. But this my thing though, Greg. The crazy part about Elijah Garcia, I respect him. Trust me, bro. I'm
Yeah,
not the one to get on here and just talk down on a boxer,
yeah,
especially when they get out there in front of all them people and put on and just do what they do. But
yeah,
the thing is, for them to be trying to make him a star, I don't think he's talented enough, bro.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I think they forcing it on him, bro. You
yeah,
feel me? He's not talented enough to for for the judges to rob the next man for him
yeah,
because I don't, bro. I just in my heart of hearts, I don't believe he's gonna go on to do bigger and better things, bro. I just
mm,
don't see it. I feel
mm,
like once they put him in there, I felt like the Gucci the I feel like Goucher was the wrong fight to put him in there against to
yeah,
showcase. Y'all need to be having him showcasing right now. And
yeah,
he not a showcase type fighter to me, bro. He just to me, he's not that good, bro.
no,
Respectfully. He's
yeah,
not that good, bro.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's very basic
His defense
and
is poor.
and to be honest, the only thing I saw was him be in better shape. He was in better shape than the fight with Davis, but his skill set, like you said, because of his skill set, if he don't really start paying attention in the gym, he gonna get hurt. You know what I mean? Because he in some big fights early and he not really learning. And you could tell he
Right,
not learning because he's eating punches. You know what I mean? At
right,
some point he has to slow down. Right now he can recover a little quicker because he's 21. You know what I'm saying? He does have room for error at being 21, but we're not gonna keep, you know what I mean, making them excuses, and we're not gonna keep letting you get a chance performing like that. He really didn't pick it up like he was supposed to. He really didn't improve like they thought he would. Like I said, I thought he came in good shape, but I don't think he was, you know what I mean, prepared for a Goucher. I don't think he on that level. Um,
right.
and the reason I'm talking like this is because when you look at Adames, when you look at Hamza Shiraz, when you look at guys like Janabek, these guys will hurt that kid. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
The reason they'll hurt him is because he don't move his head. He don't move his head at
Facts.
all. You know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
he a fire plug. He tough, but he don't move his head at all. And I think that's gonna be one of his major issues.
Yeah, I feel like that too, bro. He just like I say, bro, he just not that talented, bro. And Terrell Goucher is way stronger than what his punches show.
Right.
Like I think he real heavy handed, bro, because he don't even really put he wasn't even really putting nothing on it when he dropped him. Know what I'm
Mm,
saying? And he busted his nose all up and everything, bro. Like he got sneaky power, bro.
yeah.
Like it just don't look like it. He don't look that strong, bro. But yeah, yeah. I rock with Goucher, bro. Know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I
Oh,
just felt like they stole that fight from him. He got a bad break. Know
right.
what I'm saying? I
When
would
it
say, no,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, you know what I'm saying? I think he got a bad break, bro. I think he did what he needed to do, bro. Like how you say you caught, because I was driving and watching it at the same time, so
Right.
I couldn't see every second. You know what I'm saying? But I saw every minute. I
Right.
saw every minute, but I couldn't see every second. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
Uh, um, I just think he got a bad break last night, bro.
When
Know what
you
I'm
hear
saying?
decisions, when you hear decisions like that, how does it make you feel about boxing?
I think I mean, I'm used to it. You know what I'm saying? I understand the politics because a lot of people they complaining about today's robbery, but it's been robberies going on since day one. As far as like you gotta date back to the was that Meldrick Taylor and Julio Cesar Chavez?
Yeah, for
That
sure.
last second of the last round?
For
Am I
sure.
am I yeah, that shit uh didn't Pernell Whitaker lose to Oscar De La Hoya?
Yeah. Yeah.
Robbery, robbery, blatant robbery. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this shit been going on since the beginning of time, bro. Know what I'm saying? Like I say, like I tell everybody, I'm not a historian, bro. I know what I'm saying. Like I like to break these fights down, but like I say, I don't remember what happened in the second round back in 1986 with such and such versus such and such. I'm not that dude. Know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But we
Yeah.
can talk about it. You feel me? So but yeah, nah, this shit been going on since day one, bro. For real,
Yeah.
bro.
Real shit. What you think about what's his name? Jesus Ramos.
Jesus Ramos, but hold on right quick, because
All right,
somebody
go.
that boy Tony Fitkick said, remember when Paulie got robbed in Houston against Baby Bull? Hey man, look, not only is Juan Diaz from Houston, but he's from my area. Like he from
Mm-hmm.
Herb Clark. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely respect him, but I watched Paulie say, can we please not have no Texas judges?
Mm.
And they put 2 out of 3 judges from Texas on that panel, bro. And
Mm.
that boy did get robbed. I ain't gonna lie. I was rooting for Baby Bull, but I became a Paulie Malignaggi fan from that day forward. Cause I say, man, that's a slick son of a bitch. But even
Mm-hmm.
though to this day I don't rock with Paulie because I know how he feel about us. You feel
Mm.
me? But he did get robbed in that fight, bro, and that was years ago. So yeah, it's definitely been it's an old case in boxing, bro. Robberies. But what
Yeah.
you was asking me, my bad.
Jesus Ramos.
Jesus Ramos did a beautiful job against that Sham dude, scams,
Shram.
Shramm,
Shram.
Stram. Hey man, however you say his name, know what I'm saying? Um, um, man, listen, man. That boy did his thing. He did his thing, and I saw him. He kept working that body, bro. Jesus Ramos is very cerebral, bro. He not your he Mexican, right?
I believe so. Yes.
He don't fight like it. He
Mm-hmm.
don't. I ain't gonna lie. He don't fight like a Mexican, bro. He real cerebral, bro. Know what I'm saying? I like what he did. I like what he did last night. He put on a good show last night, bro. I definitely respect it, bro. I definitely respect what he did. He focused on that body. He
Yeah.
seen that it was bothering him every time he punched him in the stomach. So he's seen the react. That's what I'm talking about IQ. That's a part of IQ.
Yeah.
Knowing what your opponent don't like is not just defense. IQ is not just defense, bro. It's everything. It's punch selection. It's reading your opponent, knowing his weaknesses, taking
Yeah.
away his strengths, and capitalizing on all these things when you see him. So,
Yeah.
noticing how he don't like body shots, but he kept his body open. So we
Mm.
keep going now. We keep going now. And that paid dividends later because he started gassing out like in the like he Shramm, he did his thing. Like he tried to he was a gangster out there. He was a gangster. Know what I'm saying? He wasn't ready to fold.
Yeah,
And as you can see, he didn't get knocked out and he didn't get knocked down because he
yeah,
had heart out there. Know what I'm saying? He got stopped. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But 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 um but but Ramos, salute to Ramos, man. Salute to Ramos, man.
I,
Yeah. Look. Clip say EH can't stand Ramos. EH was talking mad smack about Ramos last night, bro. I don't know why, bro, but I like this performance, bro. I respect him, bro. I
yeah. That should be
respect him.
he a big kid, especially for the what was they fighting at 54,
I
47?
think so. Yeah, at 54. That's his weight class.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he a big guy for that weight class. You know what I mean? He got long limbs. He tough. Only thing was I felt like that opponent was related to Keith Thurman last opponent. They look alike.
Why you say that, bro? Whatever. What you
I don't know.
saw?
He just gave me that same vibe. Like I'm tough, but I'm getting punched on. Like I came to get punched on. Like like he was getting hit with some shots, and I see him like shake his head, clap his gloves, and like come on, like he's going in and just get punched on some more. It was like, bro, y'all niggas got to start moving your heads and applying applying some type of defense, man. Like all that tough guy shit go get you killed. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So
man, I'm telling you. I'm telling
so
you.
so I mean, it was a Jesus Ramos show. You know what I mean? With that fight, you could kind of see where it was going from round one. His output was a little bit too much for that guy. You know what I mean? The punch was a little bit too much. He couldn't really handle it. You know what I mean? And I don't know. Like I know what Ramos could do. So and I seen what he do when you put him in there with his equal. You know what I mean? He not no nut at all. You know what I mean? He just one of them guys. I like him for the mix up at 54. I mean, I called it some years ago. I said it will be a war at 54, and that war is beginning. It's a lot of that.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of action at 154. I think we
Absolutely.
really, I think we really gonna start seeing them belts get rotated and things like that. So, I mean, I think he good for the mix up though. I like him for the mix up.
Okay, tell me this. Tell me this. Because this is what a lot of people have a problem with.
Hmm.
When belts get transferred from hand to hand to hand,
Yeah,
what does that say to you? Like when you see like somebody getting a belt today, defending it tomorrow, and then losing it next week. What
yeah.
what does that entail to you?
What that means to me is you in the live division, and any man, any we in a division where anybody could be the guy. What to me that makes things exciting. A lot of people don't like it because you can't pick a favorite, and that's how it should be. You know what I mean? It's like the playoffs with basketball, or football. Yeah, you got your favorite team, but all these teams is hot. You know what I mean? Everybody the shit. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about a division when the belts is getting rotated or guys is getting knocked off that you didn't think would lose. You know what I mean? Things like that. So I like it. I like when it's like that.
See, me too, bro. I really like I don't think that I don't think that's a bad thing, bro. That just means there's a whole bunch of killers up here, bro. And
Yeah.
anybody, just like somebody just put the 2 cents say winter is coming. This is what I get out of that statement. I watched Game of Thrones and
Hmm.
I got attached to certain characters that got killed that I thought was the main person. And they
Hmm.
got killed. You know what I'm saying? And now they off the show. And then it's time for the next person to reign. And the next person. It's just the way it goes, bro. You
Right.
feel me? If you can, if holding on to a belt means two things to me. Either you the only person that's good down there,
Hmm.
or you the baddest man on the planet.
Mm.
That's the two things it mean. When you can hold on to a belt for so long, that means either you the baddest man on the planet or it's a bunch of trash down there. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So when
Hmm.
these belts get rotated from hand to hand, that means that the fights that we need to see are being made
Yeah.
because we don't know how overrated or underrated nobody is because a lot of these boys ain't fighting each other.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? A lot
Absolutely.
of these boys is overrated because we don't know yet. You feel
Absolutely.
me? So
Absolutely.
like I say, even with the like with the Tank situation, right?
Yeah.
I love and respect Tank. Know what I'm saying? But he fought a fight that we didn't want, but come to find out it was the right fight.
Yeah.
It was the right fight. So now, is Tank overrated? Is Tank really still him? Or you know what I mean? My bad. I'm
Right.
trying to see. I think I got delivery. Oh, okay. So yeah, is Tank really him? Know what I'm saying? Is this why he avoided Devin Haney and Shakur for so long? Is
Mm.
this why he didn't fight Lomachenko 3, 4 years ago? You
Mm.
understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. I don't know. You
I'm
know what I'm
with you.
saying?
With that being said, if you could put Ramos in there with whoever you would like next, who would it be?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
At 54?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. What about Conwell?
Wow. I would love
What
that
about
fight.
Conwell? I like that fight, bro.
I would love
I
that
like
fight.
that fight, bro.
I would love that fight.
I like that fight too, bro. Like really, bro. Anybody at 50, bro. All them matchups is good matchups, bro. For the big names and the smaller names, they
Yeah.
all good matchups. The Tim Zoos, the Fundoras, the Lubins, the
Yeah.
Conwells,
Yeah.
the Ramoses, even the Mendozas. These are
Yeah.
all good fights to have. Whether we feel like they'll get their ass whooped by this such and such or not, it need to happen because they all killers in the division. Know what I'm saying? Some of them smooth criminals, like Ramos. Ramos is a smooth criminal. He not finna go out. He not a beast with it. You feel me? He more smooth with it. And then you
Mm-hmm.
got the monsters out there. Know what I'm saying? Hey man, hey man, hey man. 54 is all whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
54 is whoa. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
So
I like
yeah, man.
I like it for sure. I mean, also at 54, the main event, Fundora, Shordell Booker. Talk to me.
Hey man, listen, man.
Mhm.
When that bell rung,
Yeah.
I say, man, this look like a video game, bro. This
Yeah.
nigga Fundora look like a heavyweight out here just by height and
Yeah.
his width. Like, bro,
Yeah.
what am I watching, bro? Fundora, he a sucker for that overhand, whether it be a right overhand or a left overhand. Because
Yes,
I
sir.
think that's what Mendoza did to him. He caught him with an overhand first,
Yes,
and then he
sir.
caught him with that second punch. But Tim Zoo, good overhand. Uh, uh, the jab. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he can be got to. You can get to him,
Yeah.
but can you hurt him? Like this boy. Listen, the first 2 rounds, Cordell Booker had the perfect game plan.
Right.
It was beautiful. He was boxing beautifully out there, bro. He
Right.
stayed moving. He stayed working that jab. He out jabbed Fundora, bro, in the first couple rounds, bro. He was popping Fundora with some clean shit. Fundora just sticking his hand out there. Fundora was landing that jab too. But you know, Booker had that head movement. He had his feet going. You know what I'm saying? He was
Mm-hmm.
circling, using angles and everything. And then shit. Once he got stationary, ha! Ha! Once
Yeah.
he got stationary, bro, it was trouble for him. It got dark in there, it got real dim. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? He say
I
he
felt
dialed him from Street Fighter.
that's exactly who he is. That's exactly who he is. Hey, I thought Cordell Booker the first 2 rounds for a good fight as well because we seen what happened with Tim Tszyu when you in there too early with him. You might get elbowed. That
Right.
elbow is sharp enough to cut your skull open. We seen that,
Saw
right?
it.
People people say get on the inside. Yeah, that's evident. But it ain't that easy when you in here with a motherfucker like that. The reason it ain't that easy is because as we saw, Fundora throw a hell of an uppercut. He got a
Right.
hell of an uppercut. So you trying to be inside. If you ain't really an inside type of fighter, getting inside what he made the smart thing to do. If that ain't what you do. Now,
Right.
I felt like Cordell Booker did a good job on his feet, but his thing was, all right, where do I go next? It was like, all right, I plan to box him a little bit, but where do I go next?
Right.
Like you said though, the overhand is there. Can you
Right.
hurt him with it though? Can you be
Right.
effective? I think Cordell Booker wasn't even thinking about what he was going to hit him with. It was more so like, how the fuck am I get away and be able to hit him with anything? Like it was like he couldn't even calculate a shot. You know what I'm saying? In the third round, I saw him say fuck it and let a overhand go, and that shit landed. You know what I
Right.
mean? But what I also saw was he wasn't confident in it. He wasn't confident
Right.
in it. He wasn't
Right.
confident. He wasn't confident in his offense. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna say I understand, but I get it because for one, this is the biggest fight of your career. You the main event. You on live.
First first time fighting a present or former champion ever.
Right. First time fighting a champion, main event, live, on Prime. It's a big card. We in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? And it's all on you because we know Fundora. We don't
Fact.
really know Booker. You know what I mean? Those who know Booker, they know Booker, but this is all new. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like when you in there, it's like, what the fuck do you do? You know what I'm saying? I I also believe getting on the inside is a good thing though, because you just got to make something happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
The thing is, what do you do when you in there? You know what I mean? When you in there with a guy that big, if you're gonna step around him, you got to be ready to get caught on the end of something. If you on the inside, you got to be ready to get caught with an uppercut or get caught with an elbow, things like that. This motherfucker know how to fight, man. That's the thing. He know how to fight, and a lot of people think it's always the height, but this motherfucker just know how to fight. The reason I'm saying that is because how many guys that tall know how to fight on the inside, or let's just say this, are comfortable fighting on the inside. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So that's where it get tricky with him, because yeah, we need to take this fight on the inside because we the shorter guy. But then it's like
Right.
when you get in there, he know what he doing. You know what I mean? He know how to sit on top of you, drop that weight. He know how to turn and give you a little short angle, and them uppercuts is deadly, man. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, it's like, come on, man. If you got to make a wish when you in there with that boy.
Now for real. So look, I want to ask you this.
Yeah,
Okay, so all right, well, let me say this first. If I was training somebody to fight Fundora, right?
yeah,
Um, and just let me know if you agree with it or not, because I know you got the, you know what I'm saying? You the
yeah,
man in this category. So with me knowing that he a sucker for overhand, left or right, it's the overhand that he a sucker for.
yeah.
I would train my fighter to know how to set the traps for the overhand
Right,
and to continue to do it, when to do it, catch his time and in between punches, because that's when he's gonna be the most vulnerable in
right,
between punches.
right.
Uh, uh, so my question to you would be: is that something that you would train your fighter to do? And if so, how would you do it? Like what would a good game plan be to beat a Fundora?
I mean, listen, first of all, we gotta believe in our offense. I'm saying that because the shots are there. The shots are there because we're not gonna act like Fundora got the best defense in the world. He don't. You know what I mean? So the shots are there, the openings are there. The thing is, you gotta be confident. And as far as setting it up, we're gonna go to the body. We just gotta
Right,
go to the body. Even if it's just a jab to the body, if it's a straight right hand to the body, a hook to the body, an uppercut to the body, whatever. Get to the body a little bit. Now you don't got to be over, excessive with it. You ain't got to just all night fight to the body, but you show him a jab up top, then you stab him. You know what I mean? Then you feint down there, you bring a hook around. You know what I mean? You just keep mixing up your punches. And don't just look to hit him in his head, hit him in his shoulder, hit him in his neck, hit him in his collarbone, hit him in his up under this underarm. You gotta just hit that motherfucker. You know what I mean? When you in there
right,
with somebody like that, man, you gotta score wherever you can score, because the more you let him get off, the more he gonna pick it up. You know what I mean? The thing is with him, you want to keep him on defense as much as possible. You know what I mean?
right,
You don't want him just getting off, because if he just getting off, he gonna start doing all types of shit. You feel me? He know how to
right.
keep you on the end of that left hand. He know how to keep you on the end of a hook. He know how to keep you on the end of his uppercut. He really know what he doing in there. The thing is, you got to keep him on defense and you got to slow him down. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like I said, if you punching all over, then the overhand is going to be there. You ain't got to really try too hard. It's just what's going to happen once we throw this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
If it don't land or it do land, what we going to do afterwards? You know what I'm saying? You going to move your head, you going to catch a shot, you going to try to smother him. What you going to do? Because he do know how to fight. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. So smothering him, throwing that punch, rolling under, and hopping back. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah, yeah. Well, you don't want
Getting
to hop straight back though. You don't want to hop straight back. You want to try to turn him. If you could turn him, and
I got
I seen Cordell do that one time. He slid up under a shot and he grabbed him by the waist and he turned him. That's the kind of shit you want to do to Fundora. But off of the turn, you don't want to back out too far because
right.
now you giving him time to reset. Off of the turn, soon as Fundora turned around looking for him, you should jump right back on his ass. You know what I mean? You got to
Right.
keep it. You got to keep him on defense. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. 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 You gotta know your opponent. You
Yeah,
gotta know him. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
for
You
sure.
gotta know when he taking that deep breath. You
Yeah,
gotta know when he looking confused. You gotta
yeah,
know what bothered him. You know what I mean?
exactly.
Um, somebody say, A Rob say Fundora only rehydrated 10 pounds last night.
That's
So
crazy.
I seen somebody on my channel say he was a weight bully. But I can't see it because he
Nah,
don't really look no different on the scale than he do in the ring.
right, right,
You know
and
what
that's
I'm
how you.
saying? It look,
Yeah, that's how you know he's not a weight bully though.
yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? He always look healthy and fresh out there, bro. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
he just a freak, man. That's just what it is. He just a
For real,
freak
for real.
when it come
And,
down to it.
hey, yeah, man. And shout out to him, man. I don't think Clip the biggest fan of Fundora, dog. Know what I'm saying? But
I mean,
but I like Fundora.
cause
Huh?
it looked like he cheating. He's like, this what type cheating that shit is this, man?
Bro, it do. It's just it's. I never seen nothing like that, bro. Like
Yeah,
especially at that small weight class. They the bigger boys, but 54 is still a small. Them niggas is still little niggas, bro. Like in real life, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's like to see him go out there, bro, and ain't he taller than Wilder, ain't he?
Nah, he ain't
About like
taller than
an
him.
inch.
He got like an inch under Wilder.
How tall is Wilder? 6'7"? Cause
Yeah,
I think that
Wilder.
nigga 6'6".
Yeah, Wilder like 6'7". Yeah.
Oh,
Cause
this is
Fury, cause
crazy work,
Fury's
bro.
yeah, cause Fury's 6'9".
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So this shit, hey man, this is crazy business, bro.
Yes, sir.
This is crazy business, bro. And I don't even think that shit true because Wilder looked like a middleweight when he got in the ring with Tyson Fury. He looked like about 6 inches shorter than Fury, bro.
Right,
Know what I'm saying? For him to be only 2 inches shorter,
right.
like, yeah, man. So that shit, I don't know, bro. These niggas be lying. Somebody lying, dog.
For sure.
Somebody lied, bro. Know what I'm saying? Man, y'all hit that like button, man. Come on, man. It's a free feed, man.
Yeah,
Know what
all
I'm
day,
saying? Hit
all
that
day.
like button, man. We here, bro. We serving hot plates, man. Know what I'm saying? We eating Mexican food today, man. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We south of the border today. You feel me?
yes, sir.
Uh, um, what else, man?
Hey, I got one for you. That boy from I think he fought on the OTX card last night. I think it was, but it was on the zone. The kid Scobie, he called out Keyshawn, Shakur, and somebody else. But
I'm
and he a
I'm
punch.
not familiar with him. I'm not
He is
familiar with
he is a puncher, lightweight out of New York. Well, he really was like
him.
fighting at 140. He really was fighting at like 140. But he said he ready to
Oh,
get paid. That was his words.
Scobie. I'm not
Yeah.
too sure. You like him?
Little strong fella, looked like a running back.
You fucking with him?
I think he needs some more work before he fuck with them.
Hey
But he
man, these
say,
boys better be careful, man. What they ask for,
but
cause
he
it
said
could be
he,
detrimental to their career.
yeah, he said he ready now though. That's what he say. He said he ready now. But I thought it was interesting that he specifically said Keyshawn, Shakur, and somebody else. I think Keyshawn and Shakur is a little bit too much for him on the skill set level. I don't think he really understanding what he trying to, you know what I mean, ask for. But I mean, he a grown man. I can't tell him what to ask for.
Yeah, that what we here for. Why are we doing this if we not looking for the top guys? You feel me?
Absolutely.
Why are we here? You feel me?
Trace
Um,
Washington, appreciate the donation.
oh, my shit froze up on this side. Like the last comment I see is the Fundora only rehydrated to 10 pounds.
Catch up.
But look, this the thing. Did you see Jersey Vargas last night?
I didn't. I didn't.
Hey man, this a dude. Camille Moten is getting all the burn right now coming out of Mayweather camp. But Jersey Vargas, I think he just as good, bro.
You
You know
talking
what
about
I'm saying?
you talking about the short stocky fella?
The little baby gorilla they call him. The little
Yeah,
Dominican dude. Man, that little nigga nice, bro. And he got that power, bro. He ain't just all muscles. He can fight and that power real. It's not no Tim Bradley business. You know what I'm saying? You know, all
little
cut up and swole but can't punch. You feel me?
little pocket bully.
Yeah, you feel me? A pocket bully. You feel me? Hey, that's a good. I told y'all, I don't know if y'all know this, but Greg was a rapper in his past life, bro. Nigga, hey man, that nigga was a rapper in his past life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man.
Uh-huh.
Straight up.
I mean, I dabbled a little.
Yeah, but nah, he definitely a pocket bully, bro, and I think he got a bright future as long as they move him right and promote him right.
Yeah,
Because him and Camille Moten, they neck and neck as far as like the amount of fights.
yeah,
Um, he just as exciting as that boy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Um, yeah, I like him, bro. I like Jersey Vargas, bro. He just they still ain't put him on TV yet though. He always on the YouTube card or the undercard that ain't televised. You know what I'm saying?
What's his record right now?
I think like 5-0 or 6-0 or something like that. He still he just getting started. He just
Okay,
getting started. If anybody in the comments know, let us know. But I like I say, A Raw. The last thing I can see on my comment side is what A Raw sent. Hold on, let me see something.
okay.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, we rocking.
So yeah, man. Yeah. If anybody know Jersey Vargas record, man, let us know, man. I rocks with the kid, man. I really
Hmm.
rocks with him. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Um, what else going on in the world of boxing, man?
I got a
You see.
question.
I got
Go
an
ahead, go
answer.
ahead. No, go
Now
ahead, go
talk
ahead,
to
go
me.
ahead.
Now I was just gonna say I seen that Alicia Baumgardner signed with Jake Paul.
What you think about that?
I think I want to see her against Amanda Serrano. But
I
here's the
think,
thing.
yeah.
Here's the thing, bro. If anybody want to shoot me, he's 6 and
Mm,
0 with 5 KOs. Appreciate that, Jamal Darden. All right, so listen. I think Alicia Baumgardner is a better boxer than Amanda Serrano. I think she got better feet, better defense. She got a better selection of punches. I think she's all around better. But,
mm,
but here's the thing. Amanda Serrano is a fighter
mm,
and she don't get tired. She already did 3 minute rounds.
mm,
Are y'all ready for that? Alicia Baumgardner got a gas tank problem. She gasses
mm,
out too fast. That's a.
mm.
I think that's her biggest flaw in the ring, and I think that's what if she don't work on that, that's gonna hinder her against somebody like an Amanda Serrano. Because you can look good all you want against Amanda in the beginning, but if you
Yeah,
can't swim,
yeah,
once you get out the baby pool and you got a problem swimming to
yeah,
the, hey man, she gonna drown you, bro.
yeah.
But I think Alicia is a better boxer though. You know what I'm saying? I think she's better than Amanda, but Amanda, she just got that gas tank and she don't stop punching, bro.
I feel like Serrano got it all. You know what I mean? And she's a stone cold warrior. You know what I mean? She's seen it all. She
Right.
even, I believe she even got some MMA action under her belt. You know what I'm
She do.
saying?
She do.
They've been
Or kickboxing or something. Or kickboxing
kickboxing,
or
yeah,
something.
MMA. They've been doing this physical thing for a long time. Her and her sister.
Right.
So if that fight was to happen, exactly what you said about the gas tank, that would be my main concern. The skills, I like the skills. I like the skills from Baumgartner, but I ain't seen it up against a Amanda Serrano. That's a different beast.
Right.
I mean, it's a
Right.
different beast. You talking about
Right.
somebody who don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? They coming to get you.
Right.
So I just hope we can get a fight like that. That's a great fight. I feel like that put, you know what I mean, that really put a stamp on Bumgarner, depending on how she do.
Right,
Great fight though. Great fight. I hope that fight
right,
happen.
right.
I hope that's what he cooking up.
I hope so too. Clips say they never gonna fight. Serrano, the reason she signed to MVP, Serrano is a boss over there. So maybe
Mm.
not. And then Jamal Darden say, I think Serrano retiring after this third Katie Taylor fight. So
Mm.
I don't know. I mean, and she can rightfully so retire, bro. Amanda Serrano put that pain in, bro, for
She
years,
did.
and
She
and,
did.
and got and got overlooked. You know what I'm
She
saying?
did.
But
Yeah.
but she is one of the most accomplished female boxers in the game right now, as far as accomplishments. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So
Absolutely.
I definitely respect her. I still put if I'm rating great female fighters, I still put Clarissa Shields over all of them,
Yeah.
over all of them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just the way that Clarissa didn't only get undisputed and multiple championships in her weight classes, but she did it backwards. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like from I think like 160 or something or 168. Then she did 54. Then she, you know what I'm saying? I mean, then she did 60. Then she did 54 and
Yeah.
went up to heavyweight. Like
Yeah.
men ain't never done that. I ain't never
Right.
seen a man go backwards for his jury. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They started small and they went big. She went big and went small and then went back what like way bigger. You feel me? So
Right.
hey man, I still put Clarissa Shields above all of them. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I agree. I agree for sure. My question was Bill Haney, Devin Haney, Gabe Rosado. A lot of back and forth. You know what I mean? Only because Gabe made a statement about how he thought Jose Ramirez was the wrong type of guy to come back against when you're looking for a win. You know what I mean?
Right,
After coming off a tough fight with Ryan Garcia.
right.
How you feel about that, Bang? How you feel about first of all what Gabe said about the fight, and then how you feel about Dev response and Bill response?
Man, boy, they just hey man, they out for blood now. They tired of the bullshit. I just feel like the Haneys is tired of the bullshit, bro. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? I think they kind of went overboard, like by getting into it with Gabe, because Gabe was just giving his opinion. You know what I'm
right.
saying? But I just feel like they tired of getting bullied because a lot of things. This the thing about Devin Haney, bro.
Hmm.
He came in the game independent.
Hmm.
A lot of people got to make their millions and become like recognized in the game before they go independent, before they buy themselves out their contract, before they start branching out. He came in the game like that. You
Right.
feel me? I
Right.
respect that, bro. We can't forget that Devin beat everybody except for Ryan.
Right.
Everybody that they put in front of him, he beat them. You know what I'm saying? The youngest undisputed champion. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Bro, he did a lot, bro. He beat Lomachenko, bro. I don't care what nobody in the comments say, bro. I First watch, I had him winning 7-5. Second,
Mhm.
third, fourth, and fifth watch, I had him winning like 9-3, 8-4.
Mm.
Me and my nigga Billy went back and watched that fight in slow motion, bro.
Hmm.
Lomachenko only dominated 2 or 3 rounds, decisively won 2 or 3 rounds.
Mm.
Know what I'm saying? I watched it in slow motion, bro. Know what I'm saying? Trying to see something different, and I saw the same shit. You feel
Hmm.
me? So I I just think they tired of being bullied, bro. They put that pain in. They did it independently, bro. And I rock with them, bro. Know what I'm saying? As far as with the gay Rosado thing, bro, like I say, I just think they just tired of being mishandled and mistreated. You feel me?
I mean, but this is my thing.
All right.
Isn't Gabe qualified at least to speak on a fight?
Absolutely. It don't matter what your record is, bro. As long as you've been, because Gabe been out there with Triple G. He been out there, man. He been out there with all the killers, bro. He fought everybody. He
Mm-hmm.
fought the fights. Know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Whether he came up short or not, he fought the fights. He got the experience. He got the knowledge. He's qualified.
Mm-hmm.
He's qualified. Know what I'm saying? Uh, 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 uh. Freddie Roach qualified. He wasn't no good fighter. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Bo
mhm,
Mac qualified. He wasn't no good fighter. Derrick
mhm,
James wasn't the best fighter. You know what I'm saying? All these
mhm.
people are qualified because they involved and they been in there. You feel me? So absolutely he got the right to his opinion. You know what I'm
So
saying?
so
Absolutely.
I'm asking that only because why is it taken like wrong if a guy say he don't think you gonna win? Or he and that's not even really what he said. He just said this could
It could be
possibly happen.
bad.
Yeah, it could get bad because this guy's not sweet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all he was saying. He didn't say that he think Jose would beat the shit out of Devin Haney. And he didn't say it like that. But you know what I mean? How you like just the way these guys respond, I think be crazy sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they just be in their feelings, bro. They
Yeah.
just be in their feelings, bro. You can't even walk into certain gyms and tell a fighter or a coach that your fighter or you are my favorite fighter and I think you beat everybody, but such and such will give you problems. They'll stop answering your phone call after that. They
Mm,
won't even let you in the gym no more. They just it's like they get too sensitive behind a lot of these things, bro. Like I don't know, bro. It's kind of different from a fighter's perspective and a
yeah.
trainer's perspective, bro. Like
Yeah.
like it's like you gotta be 100% on their side, or your opinion is useless. It's worthless. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I just think it's a little sensitivity thing,
Mm,
emotions. You know what I'm saying? That's
real
all. They
shit.
got emotional about it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. I'm with you. Shit, we got Boots standing on us the 12th. Matter of fact, we got something before that though. On the
Oh, we
20.
got the
Oh, Brian Norman Jr.
oh yeah, what's the dude name he fight?
I forgot. I ain't gonna lie to you, but they say it's gonna be a good one. For the word I get.
Oh, so you know what I'm saying? Listen, man. One thing Brian Norman Jr. have to do in this fight is not struggle, not go tooth and nail. He gotta get a stoppage or he gotta win in spectacular fashion, bro.
Mm,
Cause I've been hearing senior say Boots and he said Boots and Stanionis are not the best 147 pounders.
mm,
Uh he just been talking that jazz. He been talking that trash, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I don't know. He better go out here and kick ass. When is
Yeah.
that fight?
That's the 29th, I believe. It's on
Man, he
the it's
better
on the
kick ass.
Michaela Mayer undercard.
They playing second fiddle to some girls.
I mean, not to say it like that, but that's what's going on.
I
That's
said it. You didn't, bro. It's okay. I said it. If they got a problem with it, tell them to call me. Know what I'm saying? You got my number. Know what I'm saying? I say it again. Know what I'm saying? I just find it ironic. You
mm,
feel me? I don't see Boots on the Clarissa Shields undercard or Alicia Baumgartner undercard or Amanda Serrano undercard. I just don't see it happening. You know what
mm,
I'm saying? So for y'all to be this big draw, and I like Brian Norman Jr., bro. I don't got nothing against him, bro. You know what I'm
hmm.
saying? His daddy is trying to he trying to pump his son up and sell a fight, and I respect that. But yeah, I don't know. I gotta see this opponent, bro, to understand
They
what I'm
said his
looking at.
name is his name is Derek Cuevas.
I never heard of him. At
Mm,
147, I never
yeah.
heard of him. And he a title contender. Like he's up in the ranks enough to be a
Yeah.
challenger in the championship fight, and it's not a late replacement.
Right.
I don't know him. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I don't
I don't
know.
know him. I don't know him. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know him.
What you
You
what you
feel
think
me?
about what you think about standing on some boots?
I love that fight, bro. Like I
Hmm.
really like that fight, bro, because this is a respect grabber for either fighter. Stanionis will get his respect if he give Boots a good fight or beating, and Boots will get his recognition, the proper just due, if he go out there and he beat Stanionis. Here's the
Hmm.
thing.
Hmm.
Stanionis tough. He's strong. He got sneaky punch. He got a sneaky jab and he got a sneaky right hand. You feel
Hmm.
me? Like his straight punches are real sneaky. You know what I'm saying? Good
Hmm.
inside fighter. He know how to use his jab to get on the inside, but he gonna be there to be hit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he tailor made for Boots, bro. I think he tailor made for Boots, bro. I think Boots gonna go out here and put on a great performance, bro. Because Stanionis ain't got no head movement. Know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
His defense ain't too. Know what I'm saying? He just tough and he's
Yeah.
sneaky. You know what I'm saying? But I think Boots is tougher. I think Boots is sneakier. I think Boots is trickier. I think
Mm,
Boots got faster feet, faster hands.
mm.
Uh, uh, as far as Boots being stronger than Stanionis, I don't know that just yet. I don't
Right.
know. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know if he hits harder than Stanionis because like you brought to my attention, a lot of these fighters can be physically strong, but they might not hit that hard.
Right.
And you got them boxers that hit hard, but they not that physically strong, like a Wilder. I don't
Right.
think Wilder is that physically strong. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? But he got a strong punch. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Uh, uh, um, but Boots looks all the way around like a strong fighter. He looks strong, punches and strength. You feel me?
Right.
Power and strength. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I think he can. He can definitely outbox. What you? Oh shit! Hold on, man. Hold
The
on,
nigga
man.
Alice Sheik.
Hold on, man.
He said, "Oh shit."
Go get the fine china, man. Bring out the crystal glasses and the silverware. You know what I'm saying? Remove the water stains off the silverware for him. Shine them up, man. We love the love, man. You know what I'm saying?
Look at what he said. Don't read it, man.
The Honorable Brandon Alashik will be making a very fair offer to Mr. Norman for the Boots fight. If he wants the smoke, he will sign the contract. This is the smoker section.
Yes, sir.
Brandon Alashik just invited you to the smoker section. Are your lungs are your lungs strong enough to sit over here in the smoker section with us?
Yes,
Because we
sir.
smoke heavy over here, baby. You know what
Yes,
I'm
sir.
saying? Hookah smoke, cigarette smoke, weed smoke, dip, formaldehyde. These niggas over here smoking crack.
Hey, man.
It's
Hey,
all
man.
smoke, man. Whatever kind of smoke you can tolerate, man. You feel me? Straight up, man.
He said these niggas so
Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. It's all smoke over here,
he
man.
said,
Not
he
us. We
said,
ain't smoking crack. I'm just saying. It's everything in the building, baby. It's nothing but smoke in here, baby.
he
You
said,
know what I mean?
I got the rock. This shit right here. I got the rock.
Hey,
Fuck.
man. Hey, man. It's the trenches, man. You get all kind of smoke in the air when you in the trenches, man. E-bar smoking, K2,
Hey,
all
remember?
that business.
Hey, remember that nigga Samuel L. Jackson in Jungle Fever? He was the old
Oh,
head gator.
crackhead.
He
Gator.
said,
His name was Gator.
he said, I could be out here robbing old people. You don't want me doing that, do you? Start doing the dance and shit.
You know what, bro? This is what I noticed, bro. Sometimes, bro, we go too far back for some of our viewers, bro. They
Yes,
don't
sir.
be understanding some of these movie lines that we be kicking out here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Jungle
Straight up,
Fever.
man.
That's a Spike
Straight
Lee
up, man.
joint. It's a Spike Lee joint. Check it out. Jungle Fever is a very good movie.
Nah,
Oh,
for real. Classic.
oh
Classic, man.
man.
But yeah, man. Hey, man. Norman Senior, if you listening, I know you might be tuned in because I know you rock with the channel. You feel me? If you tuned in, Mr. Brandon Alashik. This is how you address him. Brandon Alashik. Don't worry about his last name. His name is Brandon Alashik, bro. He got the paper for you, baby. If you want this money, if you want this smoke, man, everything is laid out on the table for you, bro. Yo smoke of choice. You feel me? This ain't a smoke-free area, bro. This is the smoker section, bro. Know what I'm saying? So
You ain't
if you
got the
gonna sit
high.
over here, bro, you know what I mean? If you got baby lungs, don't come in. Just leave the paperwork on the table. Don't even sign.
For
You feel
sure.
me?
for
Straight
sure.
up.
But do you think Norman would take the fight? Now, let's say Boots go in there and do what he's supposed to do to Stanley Otis, and let's say Norman do what
Stanley
he's
Otis. That's two niggas.
hey yo, and
Stanley
let's
Otis is two people, bro.
and let's say and let's say Norman do what he's supposed to do. Do you think Norman take that fight next?
If Boots, if Boots don't win in a super decisive fashion, like if Boots go out there and do a little struggling or whatever with Stanionis and he win, they gonna jump on it. But if he go
Mm,
out there and pull a Roman Villa on this boy, oh
mm.
man, Boots, man, Boots, they ain't trying to give us enough money, man. He talking about he want to go to 154, so we already signed to fight Joe Blow. We
That's
already signed to fight Joe Blow.
that's how they gonna carry it.
They gonna carry it like that, bro. Boots ain't even, he ain't, Stanley ain't even been active, man. Stanley he ain't all that. He went out there and just let Boots punch on him, man. Stanley ain't, what has he done? What has he done? You feel me?
Real
Hey, man,
shit.
shout out to Norman Sr., man. I respect you, boy. For
That
real. I
nigga
respect
funny.
him.
That's a funny motherfucker, boy. That
I
motherfucker
fucks with him,
crazy.
bro. I fucks with him, bro. But they
Yo,
gotta
they so
take this
funny.
fight, bro. This fight gotta happen, bro. If
Yeah.
if this fight don't happen, I ain't gonna put it on Boost, bro, because I know that Boost want that fight, bro. I
Mm-hmm.
know he'd rather be fighting Brian Norman than a well, now I ain't gonna say he'll rather be fighting a Stanionis. I mean, a Brian Norman over a Stanionis. I can't say that
Mm-hmm.
because Stanionis is a big fight. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I think the money is. I think it's more money in a Stanionis fight because Stanionis is gonna bring his country behind him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Um, um, and I don't think that they. I don't think Atlanta is heavy on Brian Norman Jr. I
I
don't
was
think
about
he.
to Yo, that's crazy you said that. I was about to ask you about that. When I was down there, I wasn't really feeling the love from the people for them. What you like if you was from Atlanta and you was a champion in Atlanta, you know what I mean? How would you feel, you know what I mean, for the fact that they ain't trying to put a main event on for you and you know what I mean? Atlanta ain't really showing support. How would you feel?
Man, I would feel like I'm not doing enough. Or I would
Mm,
look at myself in the mirror and say, boy, I ain't who I thought I was. That man,
mm,
a whole champion out here, bro. He's the only Atlanta champion right now. Matter of fact, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I don't know nobody, I don't know of no other boxer out of Atlanta right now doing this thing.
mm.
Right now. Like I could be wrong.
Nah,
If I'm wrong, correct me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to put a stamp on nothing like that because it's just an opinion. You
right.
feel me? But I think Brian Norman Jr. is the only thing that Atlanta got right now in the boxing world. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Atlanta, we love you, baby. This ain't no disrespect. I just don't know. I'm not privy to another boxer that's from Georgia right now. So they
mm.
should be holding them in a higher regard than what they are. You
Yeah,
feel me? His
yeah,
daddy doing a hell of a job promoting him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I just think they need to put their eyes and ears on him. But I don't think Atlanta is a boxing city.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a fight city. You know what I'm saying? Cause when Brian, cause I know Brian Norman Senior, if his son is who they say he is out there, it would have. I just think they'll back him more. You feel
Right,
me? I
right.
just think they'll back him more. You feel me?
Yeah. And they got some fighters, man. They do. They got some fighters. Haven Brady, who trained with Bozy, he from down Georgia. Um, the heavyweight, what's my boy name? Dakari, what's Mac Truck? I think his last name
Oh, they
Scott.
say the Michael Harris. Oh,
Yeah, I
but he
think,
say he might be from Florida.
yeah. I don't know where the Michael Harris, but I heard of him. Yeah,
Right.
Dakari Scott. That's Mac Truck. They got a heavyweight from out there. I mean, they got some guys down there, but on this level, there is just Brian Norman. So that's why I'm
Okay,
like,
so look, my bad. Mill say, shout out to Mill too, YSM Sports Media, man. Um he said Haven Brady. But you
Yeah,
said that, didn't you? You
yeah,
said that,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
You said that.
My
You said that.
my boy down there too. I got a young boy that fight at 26. His name Pop. Javon Woodard. Javon Woodard. He could fight too. But as far as
Right.
champions, that's their only champion. And
Right.
I wasn't seeing the love. And I thought that was awkward. I'm like,
Right.
damn, but you know what I
Right.
mean? I thought it would be more people there, you know what I mean, just even to see the kid. You know what I mean? But
Right.
that wasn't the vibe I was feeling. I thought that was kind of awkward, man. And Atlanta, you know what I mean? I feel like y'all definitely need to get behind that ball, man. That's your only champion right now.
Nah, for real. Tony Fitkick said Holyfield. I know Holyfield from Georgia, but he not active. We just talking about. We not saying Atlanta ain't never had nobody. I'm
Yeah,
just saying
yeah,
like as of right now,
yeah.
like Brian Norman is the biggest thing out there. You know what
Right,
I'm saying? As far as like in, you know what I'm saying? Because he a champion. He a
right,
champion and everything. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They gotta take that fight next. If Brian Norman go out here and win, and Boots go out here and win, that fight need to be next. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy work. Hey, look, you froze, bro. On my side, I can hear you, but you freezing. I could see you, but you still like ticking. Like
somebody probably was trying
there
to
you
call
go,
my shit. Yeah,
there you go, there you go.
yeah.
So look, uh, you're the speedster. Say Boots need to fight Ortiz. That's cool when Boots get to 54. I'm pretty sure that fight will happen. But right
Right,
now we campaigning at 47. And I definitely don't want to see Ortiz touch 47 because he's not healthy there. It'll
right,
kill him. And I
right,
don't and I don't want to see one of my favorite fighters fighting the right fight in the wrong division because their
right,
opponents got to be healthy. We got to put like 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 fighters, how can I say this? We want to see our favorite fighters fight healthy fighters. We don't need the excuses at the end of the day. We don't want that. We want to get the best Virgil Ortiz against Boots. You feel me? Because Virgil ain't healthy at 47, bro. You know what I'm saying?
They said they talking about Sauce Walker died. I heard he got shot.
Hey man, Cookie Williams timed out 2 cents for what?
No,
Nah, man, we not taking 2 cents out the game.
no, 2 cents timed him out.
Oh, okay, it was timed out. Cookie Williams was timed out. Okay, okay, I got it. So what happened now? What you say now?
Because he wrote that Sauce Walker passed away.
No, the dude from Memphis passed away
Right,
that he
that's
was
what I
out
heard.
there with. But they say that dude had money on his head. And
Yeah, they say
Sauce
he was
was,
out there. Yeah, they
yeah,
say he
he
was
was out,
out there acting crazy.
yeah, he was out there standing by the wrong dude. Them shots wasn't meant for him. But that goes to show you bullets ain't got no name.
Mm,
Get out the
real
way
shit.
and stay out the way. You
Real
know what I
shit.
mean? Get out
Yeah,
the way and stay out the way, man.
real shit.
You know what I'm saying? And we're not doing false rumors. Sauce Walker is alive and well. I can't say he well because he got a hole in his body now, but you know what I'm saying? But
Right,
he is alive, very much alive.
right.
Yeah, you
That's
feel me?
crazy, man. To the young man that passed away, may he rest in peace. You know what I
Facts,
mean? And we definitely
facts,
gonna show some love to his family, man. We gonna pray for that kid, man. Cause that
facts,
was cause that
facts.
was cause that was crazy.
Yeah, yeah, man. Um, um, what else going on in boxing, bro?
Hmm.
Foreman. Hey man, what's your favorite George Foreman fight? I remember you said you had a little disdain for him because of the Ali business. But
Yeah.
what's your favorite George Foreman fight?
My favorite fight though was him and damn, what's the old head name? They was ripping that shit, man.
I
Uh
wonder if you're gonna say the same one as me.
it gotta be the same one because they was tearing each other head off, man. Damn.
It's a slept on fight too that a lot of people not even privy to, bro.
I'm trying to think of his name, cuz. Say it, bang, cause you got it.
I say Ronnie Lau.
That's the one.
Man, they dropped each other by 13 times in that fight, bro. Like I never when I first seen that fight, I said, man, this nigga dropping George. George beat Ken Norton, bro.
Yeah,
George beat up on Ken Norton. He beat up on Frazier. Well, I can't really speak on the Frazier fight because Frazier wasn't no big dude. So,
yeah.
so you know what I'm saying? I can see how that happened. But
I
that
mean,
Ronnie Lau fight,
yeah. Ronnie Lyle was crazy. That was
oh my!
crazy.
If anybody listen, bro, if anybody that's watching and tuned in right now, if you never watched George Foreman versus Ronnie Lau, you need to go watch that fight in its entirety, bro.
ASAP.
That fight, oh my God, bro.
Yeah,
That was better than Fury and Wilder. The
yeah.
second, I mean, the what I want to say, the second fight or the third fight? The third fight. Which one was the best fight with
It was the
Wilder and
second. It was the
the
second one.
second fight? Hey
Yeah,
man, listen, man. This fight was different. These niggas, man, say, man.
yeah,
Foreman goes down, Lyle goes down,
yeah,
Foreman goes down,
yeah.
Lyle goes down. Foreman went down like twice in a row before he dropped Lyle again, man. Hey
And
man,
listen, in today's time, they would have stopped that fight.
absolutely,
They would have stopped
absolutely.
that fight at some point. They wouldn't have let them keep ripping like that.
Hey, they had all them white refs back. There's no offense to no race or culture, but I watched a lot of them refs allow a lot of them boxers back in the 70s and the 80s damn near get murdered out there, bro. When
Yeah,
them fights should have been stopped 10 minutes ago.
yeah.
When I say 10 minutes ago, we talking 4 rounds ago. You know what I'm saying? And they will
But I
just
mean,
let these people get pounded on, bro.
Bang, you gotta remember we was dealing with a different kind of man too. You know what I mean? Them dudes wasn't with quitting and all that. They wasn't taking no knees. They
Right,
wasn't trying to find a way out. Them motherfuckers was trying to win. You know what I'm saying?
right.
No matter the record, no matter the level, them dudes was trying to win. So it was a different ball game back then.
That's a fact. That's a fact. This boy said fantasy fight, Foreman versus Usyk. I don't see the competition now. I think Foreman would break that boy in half, man.
Mm,
Yeah, I think he will break him in half, bro. He too little, bro. Like you can't be. This is when size matters. When you dealing with a Foreman, size matters because we seen what happened to Joe Frazier. He was too small. You feel
yeah,
me? He was just too small against
yeah,
Foreman, and he fought Foreman 3 fucking times, bro.
yeah.
Was it twice or 3 times?
I thought they only fought one time.
Oh no, he fought him again when it's a fight they had when Frazier was bald headed. He fought him more
Mm.
than once. He
So it
fought
must
him
have
more
been
than
two.
once.
So it must have been two.
Yeah, yeah, it was something like it. You know what I'm saying? It was something like it, bro.
Yeah,
And yeah, it was twice. Okay, salute to Mia, YSM.
yeah,
2 times with Carlos Rosario. Yeah, he stopped him twice. Yeah, for sure, for sure. So that speaks a lot. That speaks a lot on George Foreman power, bro. Because Frazier got hit by the best of them, bro, and he never got destroyed like he did in that first Foreman fight, bro. I never seen nothing like that. He hit him. Foreman hit him, and he bent over and skipped and jumped, and then he fell. I said, God, how you punch somebody and make them jump?
yeah,
Like, what the fuck, bro?
yeah,
Like, that's
yeah. That
freakish
was
power, bro.
he did my boy
Freakish.
dirty. He definitely did my boy dirty.
Yeah, he did him filthy, bro. Like, you
Yeah,
know, and he beat Ken Norton, bro.
yeah,
You
yeah.
feel me? Bro, that Foreman ain't care about nothing out there, especially when he was a gangster.
Right,
Before he got into his religion,
right.
man, he ain't. You never even seen him
When he
smile. You didn't
when
see
he's
him
walk,
smile until he was 40. He
hey
didn't crack a
bang,
smile until he turned 40.
hey bang, when he was walking around with the German Shepherd bang. when he had when he had the German Shepherd with him.
Hey man, hey man, that boy was a whole gangster out here, man.
he was he was the
R.I.P. to that man.
he was the first black man to put an animal on the plane with him.
For real. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? Call the police? What you gonna do? You gonna tell me to leave?
Right,
Make me, nigga. Make
right.
me.
Real shit.
Straight up, man. Straight up, man. I remember watching George Foreman. Um, he called. the Holyfield versus I Michael Moore.
Mm,
What? No, was it Holyfield versus somebody? And Holyfield was getting destroyed out there, bro. And George Foreman kept saying, "Stop the fight! He got heart problems. What are they doing?" Like, you
right,
know what I'm saying? Because Foreman wasn't all. I mean, Holyfield wasn't all the way healthy.
right.
Speaking of Holyfield, that fight that he had against George Foreman, bro, I
Yeah,
never seen I never seen nobody take that many power punches in a row
yeah,
and not even budge. He hit him like 32 times with all short shit.
yeah,
Boom, 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 boom. I was like, God damn, bro. But Tommy Morrison beat him though. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Tommy Morrison beat him. But that Holyfield fight was crazy, bro. That was crazy.
yeah. Hold up. These niggas on 2K tripping. Hey man, shut your bitch ass up.
That's what you on right now?
Yeah, my bad. Niggas start acting crazy.
Hey man, you gotta do your thing. Who you playing with?
No, I'm in the park. I'm playing. I'm in the rec playing. That's when you just meet up with niggas online, get busy. Five
You on
on
that
five.
25?
Yeah, 5 on 5.
Hey man, I ain't mad at you, brother. I ain't mad at you. Bro, you ain't been hooping, bro. You came out here, you played basketball out here, then you went back to Philly, you found you a game to play, you started hooping out there. This nigga
Yeah,
Greg came to Houston and started hooping, man.
yeah. I went, I went in the gym. I end up getting in a 1-on-1 with some white boy.
Oh shit. Yeah, I
uh,
remember that. I remember that. When you was out here, right?
yeah,
At
when
the
that,
gym. Yeah, yeah.
that's what got me back on the court.
Right. Get that blood flowing, man. Basketball a good workout, bro.
For sure, you got to stretch too. You gonna fuck get back
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Yeah, bro. Brian Dungy say Holyfield versus Dokes was a great fight as well.
Yeah,
Absolutely, bro.
old head
Ab-
Dokes was a maniac.
Absolutely, bro. Hey, man. Hey, like I say, I ain't no historian, but I know a little bit about the history, man. You feel me? Like I know a
Michael
little bit
Dokes.
about the history, man.
Hey
For
yo, we
real.
had a boy named Bert Cooper, right?
I know about Bert Cooper.
Bert Cooper from the city. This nigga, I remember one time my old head told me Bert Cooper tried to strong Garcia. And then he said he had to show him something, of course. You know what I mean? Bert Cooper chilled out. You know what I mean? But when he realized it was Bert Cooper, he said, I just bought him a drink. You know what I mean? Calmed him down.
You got to. You got to. Hey, man, I didn't know Bert Cooper was from Philly, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
Bro, y'all
Yep.
rich, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't be want to come off like no fanboy or nothing. I just give credit where credit is due, bro. Y'all got a rich city, bro, with that boxing shit, bro. Like
Mhm.
y'all gotta be like hands down the richest city in the country, bro, with the boxing
Mhm.
shit, bro. Like for
Mhm.
real, for real. Even Sylvester Stallone is from New York, but the Rocky movie takes place in Philly. He's a Philly fighter. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So
I think they mom was from Philly though.
who that? Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, I think they mom was from Philly. Yeah, I ain't
Oh,
sure.
okay. Okay, yeah, cause I know Rocky a New York nigga, bro, and that nigga that whole movie is based around Philadelphia. Y'all gave him a statue and everything. They just took it down, didn't they, a few years ago, didn't they?
Nah, man, they put two of them motherfuckers up. He got two of them joints, man.
What?
Yeah, he got, and they in the same. They basically like in the same spot. It's one at the bottom of the steps, and there's one at the top of the steps. Shit, crazy.
That's
I don't know.
crazy work, bro.
Yeah, they
And he in the
disrespectful.
Hall of Fame. Ain't through an punch.
Ain't
Ain't
did
through
shit.
an punch, and they put him in the Hall of Fame, man.
Motherfucker don't know what's going on. This shit did. That's how you know we in a different world.
Nah, facts, man. Put Chad Dawson need to be there. Me and Mill talked about this. We talked about this too. Put Chad Dawson in the Hall of Fame, man. He been
Yeah,
gone long enough to make it, bro. Like Chad Dawson is that boy. That nigga that was a gangster, dog. I
for
rock with
sure.
Chad Dawson, bro, and I do believe he's Hall of Fame worthy. He got enough title defenses, and he got Hall of Famers on his resume, bro. Put him
Yeah,
in there, bro. Straight
Yeah,
up,
this
bro.
this game real disrespectful, man.
Nah, for real, bro. He say, Ricardo Rosario say, I wish Atlanta had true boxing culture like Philadelphia. I wish that for Houston too. Cause we got legends when we got ass kickers that came out of here too. But it's just not, it's football and basketball out here. You know what I'm saying? Like we big on that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey
yeah,
yo, y'all
man.
y'all niggas gotta stop acting like y'all really playing the fucking game. Shut up, man. My bad,
Oh, them
Benny.
niggas talking that they talking that noise, huh?
Yeah, niggas acting like they in the NBA or something. They playing a
Yeah, no,
video
I
game.
know, I know, I know. Hey, look, this RDCRTNY. I think that's. I don't know how you want to pronounce your name, bro, but he was on my page yesterday. He say Chad Dawson from New Haven, Connecticut. I'm aware of that, but
Yeah,
he say that he be in the same gym with uh uh what's that boy name, Cordell Booker. Like, you know what
mm,
I'm saying? I thought Cordell Booker got a Philly accent. I thought he was from Philly. He talked like he from Philly, but he from Connecticut too.
yeah,
No, I think am I right? He from Connecticut, right?
yeah. He from Connecticut.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But he kind of when I heard him talk, I was like, that nigga talk like he from Philly. You know what I'm saying? He kind of got y'all accent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit drove me crazy looking at that shit yesterday, man.
Yeah, nah, for real, dog.
Cause
Look,
people,
Heaven Williams say Rockets and the Texans is trash. I know. So what? Guess what? It's still Big Houston on my end. You know
uh
what I'm
huh,
saying? It's
uh
Big
huh.
Houston on my end, win, lose, or draw. You feel me? Big Houston. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
on. Yo, this crazy though because I'm only a fan of the Flyers.
You know what I'm saying? And he don't fuck with the Eagles. You don't rock with the 76ers?
Six is all right, but they not my favorite basketball team.
Who you rock with in basketball?
My
Boston?
my favorite basketball team was always Orlando Magic.
The Magic? Since
Yeah.
since the Penny and Shaq days?
Yes, sir.
Understood.
I was a kid.
Boston, I used to rock with Boston heavy, bro. And a lot of people thought I was rocking with Boston uh when they won, when they had the big three over there.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I but what made me rock with Boston was 2002 when they had Paul Pierce and Antoine Walker out there.
Right, right,
They didn't win nothing, but them niggas hooped like they grew up together, bro.
right,
I
right,
love that duo, bro. Them boys was
right.
a killer duo, bro. I really rocked with them boys, bro. And I rocked with them all the way. But like as of like the past like I say like 10 years, bro, I ain't been watching no other sports, bro, but boxing, bro. And I used to watch a lot of UFC. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch a lot of UFC. You know what I'm saying? You see
said
what
my
Clip say?
said my Philly card about to get revoked.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey man, hey, you gotta rock with the squad, baby. You gotta rock with the squad.
Hey, I'm good. I'm good when we if we travels anywhere else in the world, and niggas say they from Philly, he good with me, but I ain't gotta fuck with the teams.
Hey, nah, for real.
Real
Hey, look,
shit.
the Nobody 92 said, Bang, was you a fan of Juan Baby Bull Diaz? He was from Houston. Absolutely. We
Yeah,
we spoke on him earlier. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I rock with Juan Diaz. Um, he come up out of Savannah Gym.
yeah.
Savannah Gym was in my neighborhood in the Clark. He from my neighborhood. He from my section. He not from my neighborhood, but he
Mm-hmm.
from my section. You know what I'm saying? Like my
Mm-hmm.
section is Herm Clark, but it got different neighborhoods in it. And he from Herm Clark. They also had JT. Mendez, Jesus Mendez.
Mm.
He fell short to the streets, but he was better than all them boys. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? But he fell short to the streets. A little essay from my hood. He was under Savannah too. If y'all not aware of who Savannah is, Savannah trained Holyfield for the Mike Tyson fights. This is the same gym that Ronnie Shields comes from. Ronnie Shields Ronnie Shields is a protege of Savannah boxing. That was he was the head coach of the gym, and Ronnie Shields played second fiddle to Savannah. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And that Savannah dead now, and he kind of had retired, and Ronnie Shields took off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? He got big or whatever. So, but yeah, I'm definitely aware of Juan Diaz. You know what I'm saying? I seen him sometime last year. You know what I'm saying? He got a job and shit. I think he got a tow truck company or something like that now. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? He ain't boxing no more, but yeah, nah, I definitely know about Juan Diaz. He from my neighborhood.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember Big Boy. He was a Friday night fights boy.
Yeah. And to speak on Mendez, the one I was talking about earlier, they say it was a robbery, but he beat Crawford in the amateurs. It's on the documentary and everything. If you see the essay that get his hand raised when Crawford walked off like he was mad, that's JT Mendez. That he from my neighborhood. He beat Crawford in the amateurs. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that. I remember seeing that.
Yeah, yeah. Uh Xander and he say, look, they say Xander and Fundora had a mini face off. What y'all think about that, John?
Xander and who?
And Fundora.
Mm. I
What
would
you think
love this.
about that?
I would love to see that fight. I think ah that's you know what's crazy? We've been asking for a step up for Xander for sure. But that's a
Hmm.
different league. But I like
It
Xander.
is.
I like Xander in a fight like that. I'm not saying I think he will win, but I would like to see him in a fight like that. Because that would tell us a whole lot about Xander Zayas. Because to be honest, he been having his way with Top Rank from the very beginning.
Facts, facts. And they
He been having
marketing
his
him.
way.
They trying to push him. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But the perfect matchup right now for Xander Zayas to me is Tellez. The
Mm.
Cuban that trained 7 minutes away from our front door at Ronnie Shields' gym. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
Tellez is nice, bro, as far as matchups. And right now, you know what I'm saying? Right now, my favorite matchup for Xander Zayas at 54 is Tellez. I
Yeah.
like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I
I like
like
that
that.
fight. I like that fight a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I'm saying?
I would definitely want to watch that fight. That would tell again. That would tell us a lot about both guys, not just Xander, but
Absolutely.
Tellez as well. You know what I mean? I
Absolutely.
think that's a great fight. That's a great fight.
Absolutely.
And I
That's
don't
a
like I don't like that they trying to keep all these young boys away from each other, man. Get this shit going, man.
Get going because right now is their best time to take a loss before they get rich and before they get hyped up and put on this super high pedestal. If you're gonna lose, eventually is you gotta do it now so you can have time to bounce back mentally and physically and understand where you understand what you need to work on moving on to the next level. Know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really believe that, bro. Get that shit out the way early. Know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
I agree. He said he act
Yeah,
older
yeah.
than his
Tex-
age.
Texas, Texas. Hold on, wait. I see you, Texas 16 South. Mill. What you mean by no chance? Like what? Like elaborate on what you just said if you can for me.
He probably saying
But
that fight ain't gonna happen.
yeah, I know, right. I know, right. You know what I'm saying? That's PBC and top rank too. You know what I'm saying? So, but I seen something was Sean Zytel, the dude from Fight Hype.
Yeah.
He said that now that Turkey and Dana White doing business, all of a sudden Al, Bob, and Eddie is all on the phone with each other now, ready to work together when they should have been doing this. This
Well,
shit was easy.
I feel like they've been working together because Madrimov is PBC, right?
Is he?
Yeah, Madrimov is with PBC.
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Um, but that was Turkey money though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think they don't have no problem working together. I think, but when it comes to a guy like Tank, it's like no, like we ain't
Yeah,
doing it.
that's the thing, bro. When the fight big enough, because we seen them work together in the first Wilder and Fury fight. It was big enough for them to sit down at the table because Fury was with Top Rank when he first came back, but he eventually went to what's that boy name? The old man, Queensberry.
Oh yeah, Frank Warren.
Frank Warren. He was Frank Warren. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, as far as them on the other side of that water, they work together regardless, and they don't like each other. Frank Warren, the Warrens and the Hearns, they don't. They've been beefing since before Eddie was even born, probably. You know what I'm saying? With Eddie Daddy, with his daddy and Frank Warren, they've been having beef. But
Yeah,
I like the way they settle their beef. They do tournaments, 5-on-5s. Who's the better promoter? Who got the better fighters? That's what you're supposed to be doing. You don't drown them out because you can't push them out of boxing. You need them. You can't
right,
sign everybody, bro. You
right,
you ain't got enough money for everybody. It's 1,000 fighters out there, bro.
right.
And you know what I mean? And it's all healthy, bro. So it's okay to break bread with somebody you don't like because you can prove your point better like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, speaking of that though, speaking of those guys, what you think about Conor Benn and
Chris Eubank Jr.
Chris Eubank? Yeah, yeah,
It's a weird fight to me, bro. I understand the history with their daddies. You
yeah,
feel me? I understand the fight for the UK. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But the weight classes are so far apart, bro. You feel me? And they putting the rehydration clause on Chris Eubank. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Um, I think Eubank's gonna fuck around and stop that boy, bro.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But what you think about a rehydration clause and they not fighting for a title?
It's crazy business. It's like, why
Yeah,
is the fight even happening?
yeah,
You feel me?
yeah,
That's what I be talking about, bro. When I say I want to see Fundora versus Hamza Shiraz, even though Shiraz supposed to be moving up to 68, that fight makes most sense because they size up. You
yeah,
feel me? Uh, uh, uh. If we wanted to see, uh, um, if we wanted to see, I don't know, B-Ball versus Opataya, they one weight class apart. They
hmm,
want, and they both champions. It makes sense. You
mm,
feel me? But when you talking about moving up three weight, you got what's his name? In a way,
yeah,
we screaming in a way versus Tank. In a way ain't even a 20 or 30 pounder. You
yeah,
feel me? Like it's
yeah,
just it's weird to me sometimes, and I do get it. I understand that Roberto Duran move. Oh, he say okay. So Mill said that Xander got no chance in that fight against Tellez, and I feel
mm.
like Tellez a beating too. I feel like Tellez is more put together and more poised. I know
I
you
don't
feel
know.
different.
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like that too, though, bro. I ain't gonna
I
lie,
don't
bro.
know.
I, I, I,
Telez,
I,
listen, Telez is skillful and he can fight, but he not that nasty to me to
right.
say to say that Xander don't have a chance. No.
Now I don't. Now I wouldn't say. Now I wouldn't say that Xander don't got a chance. I
Yeah.
just think that. I just think that Taliz is. I just think he a little bit more better, bro. I think he a little bit better, bro.
Yeah.
And that fight is feasible. Same weight class, Xander ranking high right now, I want to say, and
Yeah.
and and Tellez is an interim champion or something like that now,
Yeah.
so it could happen. Know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
like that fight, bro. I like that fight, dog, and it's an any given Sunday type fight. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And Xander
Yeah. I like
can box. Xander solid, bro. I just like Tellez in that fight, bro. I like Tellez in that fight, bro. That's a Cuban that fights like a Cuban. You know what I'm saying? He got that Cuban style, bro. You know what I'm saying? Um, but where we was at though, before the Xander talk, we was talking about oh yeah, Conor Benn. Conor Benn and Chris Eubank. Man, I just think it's too much power, bro. It's too much reach, it's too much height.
mm.
Um
You think
Conor
they
Benn
you think you think with the weight clause, what they trying to do is drain him out. They trying to have him where he basically burn out at some point.
probably because that could play a major part on his gas tank. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? And overtraining. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come in the ring hungry. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? When I say hungry, I don't mean like he trying to win. I mean like hungry, like I need something to eat. Like
Mm.
I need a steak. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Uh, yeah, man, I'm gonna watch it. It's interesting. It's an interesting fight with the history. It's
for sure.
interesting. I'm interested in it. I'm gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? I
For
just
sure.
I just feel like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? And then if Chris Eubank win, he get Canelo.
What? Is that the deal? Is that the deal, Bang?
That's what I
What?
heard.
That's how they playing?
That's how Canelo play, bro. This nigga don't even honor his contracts, bro. That
Canelo
10
vicious
fight
boy.
deal he had with the zone originally, he got
Yeah,
out of that
yeah,
because they didn't want him to fight Abney Yildirim. And then the fight that the fight deal that he had with PBC, he stole that money, got out the way. You know what I'm saying? Now he over there back with Eddie Hearn them. Hey man, Canelo a mother lover, man.
yeah. He vicious.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
He vicious for
Shit
that.
wicked though, bro. I don't know. What you think? What you think about the Chris Eubank and Conor being fight, bro? Like, how you calling that fight, bro?
I feel like they kind of know each other. You know what I mean? Them being from the same part of town. I feel like they know
Right.
each other. I feel like it's a lot of animosity there. I feel like we gonna see a war. I don't think it's gonna be like too much skill being involved because once they get in the ring and attention, you know what I mean? You got to remember he smacked the man with an egg, bang. So if a motherfucker smack you with an egg, how you gonna go about it? You feel me? How would
Hey,
you feel? You know what I'm saying?
hey, man. It might work. It might play in his favor though. He might got Conor being too anxious to go out there for a knockout. You
Yeah.
think he can be calm, cool, and collected going in the fight like that? Like with having all that shit going on?
I mean, he could, but that's not the best Conor Ben. The best Conor Ben is when he going crazy. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't really me thinking about somebody smacking me with a live raw egg. I don't think I could keep it together.
Then he
Hey,
slapped. He didn't just slap him with the egg. He slapped the shit out of him with the
off
egg.
off the hook, I got my hair cut like a month ago. So I ain't even, you know what I mean?
Nigga say, Greg, fire your barber.
Yeah.
I ain't got a haircut. What the
Mm,
fuck?
yeah,
Yeah,
my shit.
man.
It's the wolf.
Hey man, long as your shit still growing, boy. Long as your shit still growing.
Shit.
Hey man, long as your shit still growing, you good, my nigga. Straight
I
up.
ain't I ain't worried
You know what
about
I'm
what
saying?
motherfuckers be talking about. They be tripping. Cause
Nah, for
you
real.
cause you'll be amazed at some of the things I do without a
All right,
haircut.
right. Talk your shit, boy. Talk your shit, boy. Talk your shit, boy. You know what I'm saying? Texas 16 South say, I'd rather take the egg than the Barboza slap. Hey man, listen. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm voting for Barboza to beat the brakes off of Teofimo Lopez. Not because he racist or not because he do all this dumb shit, but the nigga came to a press conference with eyeliner on.
Yeah,
The
he a
boy
different
had on eyeliner,
the
bro.
boy. He a different type of dude.
The boy had on eyeliner, bro.
He said
I can't,
he
I
he
can't,
said he said pray for him.
hey man, for real, bro. Cause he
Pray for
always,
that man.
this nigga, he always do something stupid and say, oh man, we're all God's children. We're all God's children. We're the Honorable Dr. Martin Luther King said, man, shut up.
Yeah.
Shut
Way too
up.
much. He doing too much playing.
Man, shut up, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, so look, I want to ask you this.
Yes, sir.
You know how they say, and I don't want to keep dwelling on this fight, bro, because it's old. But I got a question. All right, so they say Tank got a, you know, you know, uh, man, uh, y'all ain't never seen Tank go in his bag. Y'all ain't seen Plan B yet. Y'all ain't
Yeah.
seen Plan B. Y'all ain't seen Tank go in his bag. He got a deep bag. And
Yeah.
I feel like he do because he been showing us a pretty good a good bag.
Yeah,
But when it was time to make them in the ring adjustments on the fly,
yeah,
where was the bag at? Because he resulted to biting,
yeah,
shoulder bumping, low blows. Know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Tank, we love you, baby. But where is the adjustments at?
Can I be honest, Bang?
Talk to me.
When we hear that, it's usually coming from Coach Calvin, right?
Right,
But that last fight we know was orchestrated by Barry Hunter.
right,
I feel like that bag he talking about, only he know how to open that bag up. I
right,
can't,
right,
I can't,
right,
I can't, I can't go in that bag if you ain't even do the camp with me. You know
right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right, right, right.
I really don't have your ear or your mind the way I think I do. You know what I mean? Some
Right,
people, sometimes fighters think, all right, if I got my, at least if I got my old head hair, you know what I'm saying, that'll be enough. You know what I mean? But nah, he needed to do that whole camp with Calvin. So it's
right,
like
right,
it's like it's tough to see that. It's tough to see that with him. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't under Calvin. When he under Calvin, he
right,
a different animal.
right, 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 right,
When he
right,
under,
right,
I can honestly say that when he under Calvin, and I watched him train under Calvin and Kenny. I watched him a bunch of times, but
right.
I seen something when he working with them. I don't know why he decided to make that switch. I don't know what was going on, but when he under Calvin and Kenny, man, he different dude. I can
I
say
mean,
that.
he did it before. You know what I'm saying? I think Barry was in his corner for the pit bull fight, if I'm not mistaken. And that's when him and because you remember him and Broner did a camp together, and they
Yeah,
was they was training in
but I think when they did the
DC,
camp together, it was
Florida.
with it was with Cunningham.
Cunningham, you right, you right.
Yeah,
So here's the thing, and bro, I could be wrong. I need your expertise on this, and I think we
yeah,
spoke on this, but I want to get your answer again.
yeah,
When you at that level that Tank is on,
yeah,
and you got that many fights, right?
yeah.
Does it does it matter when you like during the rounds, not between the rounds? Does it matter what your coach is saying? As far as listen to what I'm saying, because the coach is very important. I get it, but just listen to what I'm saying. Shouldn't Tank be well versed enough by now to understand the adjustments that he see, like IQ? IQ.
Hmm.
Shouldn't he be well versed enough by now to really just go out there and just see what he see and capitalize off of what he see? You know what I'm saying? Getting the coach's opinion, getting the
All right.
coach's direction, and understanding. Because I seen Floyd go to the corner one time, and I don't mean to be resulting to Floyd, but I
Yeah,
used to study that nigga.
yeah.
I seen him go to the corner and tell his uncle, "What you asking me for is not there. It's not there.
Hmm.
I don't see what you seeing." I saw him tell his uncle, I don't see that. It's not there. I
Yeah,
tried it and it's not there. And he
yeah,
still came out victorious. He still looked good in the
yeah,
win. You feel
yeah,
me? So I would think that a fighter of that caliber, I could be wrong, bro, and it could be to each his own.
yeah.
I could be wrong. But a fighter of that caliber and fighting at that level and that magnitude, I would think that he would understand the adjustments that he has to make on his own. You
All right,
understand what I'm saying?
all
So
right.
talk
So
to me.
we gonna go into it. Mayweather. Let's talk about Mayweather and Tank.
Right.
Mayweather comes from education. Let's talk about the corners. Let's talk about the corners. Let's be specific. Mayweather comes from Floyd Senior, Roger, and his uncle. What's the uncle
Jeff.
name?
Jeff.
Jeff. So you got
Our
Jeff.
boy. Our boy.
So you got so you got Jeff. You got Jeff, Big Floyd, Roger. Three pro fighters. Three, three. You got two contenders and one champion out of those guys. Your whole career has been education,
Right.
right? Kenny Calvin, two gangsters.
Facts. Facts.
We
Facts.
just we just calling a spade, two gangsters.
Facts. Facts.
They happen to know a little bit about boxing.
Right.
They giving you what they giving you what they could give you,
Right.
which is mostly hair,
Right.
right? They get you in supreme shape, and your muscle memory, the things you worked on in camp, that's what come out in a fight.
Right.
Even though you write about the experience and how long you've been doing it, you still different up here compared to a
Right.
Floyd. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. Right.
Floyd's, how am I trying to say it? Floyd's his education, his his reps, all of that. He been doing that shit so long and doing it the correct way for so long. He almost could train himself. He just needs somebody to push him.
Right.
Tank is somebody you gotta remind him to pay attention.
Right. 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 Right.
Remember, he was eating paint chips as a kid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So a dude like that, a dude like
Nigga
that,
stupid, dog.
a dude like that can lose his mind like that quick.
Right.
He need Calvin and Kenny. I'm telling you, he need
Right.
them
Right.
because they the only ones who could keep his attention. They could keep him on point. When you made the switch, to Barry, I'm gonna tell you what you seeing. When you go see the camp, right? And you go
Right.
see and you see the pad work, it's a lot of oh, it's all that,
Right.
right? That's not the fight. That's not the pace of the fight.
Right.
I seen I seen Kenny break shit down to him on the pads and have him make certain moves that he gonna definitely make in that fight, and he might have only threw 4 punches within the combination.
Right. Right.
Kenny might give him a joint where he go boop, boop, and he roll boop, and then boop, boop, and he give it to me again. Where he working the pads with Boog and he throwing 50 pieces. You ain't gonna throw a 50 piece in a fight.
Yeah. Yeah. I can dig it. I can dig it.
So what I'm saying is with Tank is the dog that needs training camps, and every training camp is specific to a fight. So when you see him fight, you seeing what he worked on in camp.
Right. Right. Right.
When you put him with Barry, yeah, he listened to Barry, but it's like, all right, like you
That's
said, Floyd,
different.
Floyd go back and be like, yo, I'm doing this because I don't see what you talking about, but listen, I'm gonna get there.
Right.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find what you talking about. With Tank is like, hold up, what we worked on ain't working. What do I do
Right.
now? You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
We
Right.
saw we saw that because when he took that knee, it was no real reason for him to do that. But you know
Facts.
why? He did that? He needed everything to slow down, and he had to regroup his thoughts. He had to
Right.
get his brain together. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Mayweather, when he in there and he on his legs, he put everything running through the computer like it's supposed to. You know what I
Right.
mean? He on his legs, he's sitting back, he popping his jab, him moving his head, all of that is automatic for him. It's muscle memory. It's shit that he
Right.
just do automatically. For Tank's doing everything that he did in camp. So that's why we saw him get to a point where he's like, all right, what do I
He
do
got
next?
confused.
Fuck it, let me grab him. Fuck it, let me try to bite him. Fuck it, let me hit him in
Right.
the back of his head. Fuck it, let me
Right.
hit him in his dick. You know what I'm saying? He was doing a
Right.
lot of shit that you'd be like, yo, come on, Tank, you tripping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what I'm trying to say is the difference between a Tank and a Floyd Mayweather is the schooling, is the repetition. It's the basics. Floyd got great basics. You know what I'm saying? Tank don't have great basics. Tank can fight, but he don't have great basics. When I'm saying great basics, Tank not Tank not satisfied with just hitting you with a double jab, straight left hand, and stepping out. Floyd cool
Right.
with that. Floyd go double jab, right hand, back out, and he'd be cool with that.
Right.
Tank more like, all right, jab, jab. Oh, whoa, whoa. He trying to knock you out. And
Right.
if he can't pull it off, then it's like, oh shit, I gotta regroup. I gotta get
Right.
myself together. Now,
Right.
when he in there with Calvin and Kenny, they do that for him, even though they don't have the same skill set as a Roger and a Big Floyd. They do that for him though. They slow him down and they remind him of certain shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's why. So that's why it looked like for Tank, it looked like he was in a state of confusion because he not that same kind of animal. You right. You right at what you saying. We've been in here so many times. You should be able to make the adjustment, but that's not the kind of dog we dealing with. You know what I'm saying? This
Understood.
this is a different kind of dog. You feel me?
Understood.
Yeah.
My nigga D Razor. Appreciate that love, boy. We love the love. That's my nigga from my hood right there.
Yes,
Know
sir.
what I'm saying?
Appreciate
Drop
you.
that hot buck. Know what I'm
Oh yeah.
saying?
We
He
oh
told
we like
me,
a dollar make them holler.
absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, look, Mag 7 Life say Greg to go with these breakdowns. Hey, so look,
Appreciate it.
but listen, bro, before we get out of here, bro, know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I got time. I don't know if you got time. But
Yeah.
um, I got a question for you. What was your favorite win as a coach?
Mm.
I never heard nobody ask you that question, bro. What was your favorite win as a coach? I don't know if it'll offend none of your fighters or nothing like that, but when did you just feel like, God damn,
I'm gonna
boy?
keep it. I'm gonna keep it. All right. I'm gonna keep it real. Right. It's a kid. All right. It's a kid from my city that he been up under me since we was amateurs. And I was about 18, 19. He was probably 12, 11,
Right.
12. There's a kid named Avery Sparrow, right?
Okay.
Avery Sparrow is a maniac, but he a good dude, but he a maniac at the same time. If it
Right.
makes sense. If it
In
makes
real
sense.
life. In real life.
He like Avery Sparrow is like he got all the skills. He got all the skills, but when he come in the gym, he want to be the boss,
Right.
right? So let me rewind the tape for you. It was a fight he fought at home at the 2300, and he got disqualified, I think, for low blowing the guy.
Okay.
So when he took off for a little while, and his coach that he was training with at the time, he wasn't training with him no more. But I had known Avery since he was like 11, 12 years old. So
Right.
he came in the gym one day and he was like, "Gee, man, they trying to get me to fight Stephen Ortiz. Would you get me ready?" So I'm like, "Hey, man, you gotta listen though. Hey, you gotta listen." I'm like, bro, you hard headed as shit. So
Hold
and
on,
that
wait. How long ago was this? How long had you been coaching by this time? And what was the weight class?
This was this was 2017, I want to say, or 16.
Okay.
2017, 16, 17. I had been coaching. I started coaching in 2012. And the
Okay.
weight class was lightweight, right?
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. We didn't fight Stephen Ortiz because something happened. Oh, Stephen Ortiz coach at the time had to go away with Tevin Farmer, so he couldn't train Stephen.
All right.
So they switched it and they gave us another guy that was from the same camp. His name was shit. It's Avery Sparrow, and he was fighting. Damn, I'm sorry, man. I forgot this kid's name. And he passed away. I'm sorry about that because he passed away. Um, damn. Ah,
Understood.
the fight was at lightweight. All right. So this why it was my favorite win. First of all, Avery got a reputation around the city at this time where if he come to spar your guy, Avery talking dog shit. I'm talking about he talking filthy. One time, all right, so let me tell a story about Avery. One time he's sparring his kid who had just got out of the police academy. You know what I mean? He
Right.
became a cop. So he's sparring the kid. They down the gym. He's sparring the kid. He get to beating the kid up. So as he beating him up, he's saying to him, Anthony Burgin. That's who he fought, Anthony Burgin. So I'm
Hey
gonna
man,
tell him.
salute the clip, boy. Where the fuck you get that information from,
Yeah,
boy?
yeah, yeah,
God damn, boy.
yeah. So he's sparring the cop, the young boy that became a cop. So as Avery hitting on him, Avery like, I don't even know why you came in here, you fucking cop. And he punching him. And he breaking him apart. So I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, this nigga's filthy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he just so that's just to give you his reputation. He nasty, but he a little
Right.
motherfucker. You know what I mean? He a little motherfucker, right? So that's the kind of reputation. So now when he training with me, I'm calling around for sparring. And one day we go over to ABC Rec. ABC Rec is ran by Fred Jenkins Sr. Fred Jenkins is a legend in Philly. He had his
Okay.
first world champion when he was like 26 years old, Charlie Choo Choo
Fire.
Brown. You know what I'm saying? So when I take Avery over there, Fred pulled me to the side and he said, Greg, he said, listen, the only reason I'm letting that kid come down here is because of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, I don't fuck with that kid. You know what I mean? Tell him to watch his mouth. So I talk
Right.
when I talked to Avery, I said, Avery, we came down here for the work. That's all we want, bro. We ain't all the other shit. We don't need it.
Right.
So he jump in, boom, he get to work. All right, cool. So this the kind of dude I'm dealing with. People fuck with me because I never gave these guys this type of trouble. Whenever I came and got my sparring, I was humble about it. No matter what I did to the fighter, I was humble about it. I've always been Greg Hackett. I'm cool. I'm cool with everybody. All right, I come get my work. All right, bet I'm out. Avery was the kind of dude you like, man. I don't even want him in my gym no more. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because he just
Right.
nasty. You know what I'm saying? He a nasty dude when he in that ring, right? So,
Right.
so all right, we in camp for Stephen Ortiz, but then they switched us to Anthony Burgess. Now, when everybody's talking about this fight, everybody is saying Anthony gonna beat Avery. He gonna beat
Right.
Avery. And I'm like, listen, I hear what everybody's saying, but I know Avery and I know me. I know what I could do with Avery if the motherfucker listened to me. If he listened
Right.
to me, I know he could beat him. Right? So everybody calling me, the whole city calling me, yo, I can't stand Avery, man. Why you training him and this and that? But they don't understand. They don't understand the bond I got with this kid. I known him since he
Right.
was a boy. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
my youngin. Now, also, why it meant a lot because Avery was going through some tough times.
Right.
And at the same time, I was going through some tough shit. You feel me?
Right.
So it was just something like it was one of them fights, man. Like we can't lose. We can't lose this at all. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So when I was getting him ready and I'm seeing him listen in the sparring sessions, I'm seeing how he listening to me and how he taking the pills that I'm giving him and I'm watching this shit unfold. I'm like, yeah, this motherfucker ready. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I got the promoter calling me, Russell Peltz at the time. He's like, is Avery, you sure Avery gonna win this fight? Are you sure? I'm like, bro, I got you. Like, just chill. Like, stop calling me and shit. You feel me?
Right.
So we get there fight night. He do everything I asked him. He ain't win by knockout, but he pulled it off. He even dropped Anthony Bergen. You know what I'm saying? And we got the win. But that was to me, that was a big win because I felt like everybody was against us. Everybody
Right.
was against us. And I didn't even think it would be like that from the beginning, but it was just the fact that damn how everybody kind of was looking at me crazy when I started training Avery. I'm like, damn, I'm like, shit got different. You know what I'm saying? And
Was the other dude from Philly? The
yeah,
Virgin dude from
yeah,
Philly?
Bergen
Okay.
from Philly too, but just so happened he moved out to Jersey, so he started training out Jersey, but he still had a trainer with him from Philly, which is Reg. He had Reg with him, he had Chino with him. I mean, they had a good squad at that time.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it was just a lot. It was just a lot up against us, man, with that fight. But we went up there and got that win too, for sure.
That's fire. You was a young
Yeah.
nigga too at the time, too, nigga.
Right.
That was a long time ago, boy.
Yeah, yeah. I think I was just 30. Yeah, I was 30, I think. Might have been
Nah, you
just
say that was when?
2017.
Okay, yeah, 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 yeah. That sound about right. That sound about
So
right.
I might have
You was
been
a young
30.
nigga.
Yeah, I might have been like 30, 31. Yeah, 30.
Yeah. Nah, that's
Hmm.
fire, dog. I salute you, dog, for real. And it's crazy you said I'm finna, bro, y'all can't uh um um Clip and Meal and you too, Greg, don't shoot me.
Hmm.
But when you said Charlie Choo Choo Brown,
Hmm.
I didn't know that that was a real fighter. You
Yeah.
know where I heard that name at?
Yeah, where?
The movie Gladiator with Tommy
Oh,
Riley. And you
yeah.
ever seen Gladiator? Not
Yeah, I
the
think I
not
seen
the
it once.
the boxing movie Gladiator.
You talking about with the white boy with the funny eyes. His eye, skinny face white boy.
Yeah, and he had the black trainer, and
Yeah,
his
I think I
daddy
seen
had
it.
owed all that money to them loan sharks and shit.
Yeah, I think I seen that. Yeah.
Bro, if you ain't seen that, you got to go watch that. That's a boxing classic, bro. Like
Yeah.
the Gladiator, that's a
Yeah.
classic, bro. Got what's that boy name? Trey from Boys in the Hood. Cuba
Okay.
Gooden Jr.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Cuba Gooden Jr. in there. Know what I'm saying? He played a nigga named Abraham Lincoln. Know what I'm saying? Um, hold up one second, one second. I gotta plug this motherfucker up. Hold on one second, one second, one second, bro.
Hey, I've been watching Arnold Barbosa, right? While we sitting here talking,
Right.
T.O. might clip him, bro.
You think so? T.O.
His
might get
feet.
him?
I don't like his feet.
That's what it is?
Yeah, I don't like his feet. I feel like his feet gonna put him in bad position, and he gonna get caught with a shot.
Oh, fool. I
Yeah,
don't know, man. I
yeah.
don't know. Cause
I like.
you seen him doing a lot of rushing in, right?
But it's not just the Russian. It's like he got this bounce. He got this bounce. But then when he try to give you a right hand off the bounce, his feet cross. So it's like he might be.
Oh, okay. That's what you see.
Yeah,
That's what you see. See, the thing is, hold on, my bad. The thing is, he a boxer too, though.
yeah. But I'm gonna tell you why T.O. gonna get him. I also don't like his jab. I don't like his jab neither.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he crossed his
he
feet.
might.
He cr-
I don't put nothing past. Like I say this all the time, bro. Y'all know I'm not a fan of Teofimo Lopez whatsoever, but I
yeah,
do know that the boy can fight. That young punk can squabble, bro. I know
yeah,
he can fight, bro. I don't
yeah,
take nothing away from what he's capable of. You feel me?
yeah,
Uh, um, it's a lot of fighters that I just don't like, but I know they can fight. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But
yeah,
yeah, T.O. got talent, bro. Like, and I was a T.O. fan up until he beat Lomachenko. After
yeah,
Lomachenko, because I won money on, I voted for him I got money on T.O. in that Lomachenko fight. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
But between that fight and the Cambosos fight, you start seeing who T.O. really was, and I don't
Mm,
like him. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So I
yeah.
just vote against that boy. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
I feel you, and I ain't mad at you, but I'm watching Arnold Barbosa right now, and I ain't liking the things I'm seeing. I
okay,
don't,
okay. So
I
you
don't
got
like,
so you
I don't,
saying so you
I
saying
don't,
T.O. gonna stop him?
I don't like his jab, and I don't like his footwork when he punching. He very sloppy when he punching, and I think he gonna get caught reaching, and he gonna get caught with something devastating. I don't want to put that on his name, but that's what I see, and that shit
Hey
look.
man, hey man, we never knew. We never knew, man. We
Yeah,
never knew, man.
yeah,
Know what I'm saying? We never know, man.
yeah,
Know what I'm saying? Oh, man, I can't wait to see that fight though. I like that card. It's three clowns on the card. But you know what I noticed? Since Rolly, the past few fights, bro, Rolly been kind of calmed down. He ain't been really on that clown shit no more. It's like he maturing. You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
Um, when it come to him and Ryan, um, they can knock each other out. I don't see that fight going the distance, bro.
yeah,
I don't see that fight going the distance. I think Rolly got just as much chance of knocking out Ryan as Ryan got with Rolly.
yeah,
If I want to, if I want to uneven it at all, I think Ryan got a better chance of knocking Rolly out because that hook, bro, that whip is a mother lover, bro. That whip
mm-hmm,
is bad. That's a bad whip, bro, that Ryan got.
mm-hmm,
And I see he been working on his jab, like a speedy jab. You know what I'm
mm-hmm,
saying? Um, I don't like Ryan. I don't rock with Ryan, but I am aware of his capabilities. You understand what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Um, that's a good fight to have. Um, that's a good fight to have. The Barboza and T.O. fight is a good fight to have. The um is Ryan Rowley, T.O. Barboza, and it's a third fight on that card. What's that third fight? Um
You said Ryan Rowley, Tio Barboza, Devin Haney.
and Devin Haney. Devin Haney. These are all good fights to have.
Yeah,
Like Gabe Rosado say, this a dangerous fight for Devin to come back off of the type of layoff he had, off of the type of loss that he just suffered from. You feel me? So,
Mm-hmm.
so this really a circle of truth type of thing that's gonna happen on that card, bro. I
Yeah,
like that card. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I'm excited for it. You
yeah,
know what
for
I'm
sure.
saying?
Sunday
Yeah,
dinner,
yeah.
y'all. We cooking.
Sunday dinner, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't hit that like button yet, hit it. Cause it ain't an equal number up there at the top. You know what I'm saying? It's not panning out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't just want to come in here and watch everybody eat, bro, or stand in the window and watch everybody eat, bro. Hit that like button. You know what I'm
next week,
saying?
next week we in Houston too, y'all. Y'all know
Yeah,
you know they got
man.
that
You know
good
what I'm saying?
barbecue.
Hey, man. Hey, nah, we ain't gonna do barbecue next week. We gonna do might do gumbo. We might do
Ooh.
gumbo next week. We
Ooh.
doing gumbo. So bring your bowls. We
Mm,
not we not doing plates next week. We doing bowls. You
mm,
feel me? So
mm,
so so we gonna do gumbo, man. We if you're allergic to seafood, we gonna have the chicken and paws, sausage gumbo, chicken and
mm-hmm,
sausage gumbo with the
mm-hmm,
turkey necks and all that in there. If
mm-hmm,
if if y'all rock with it all, we're gonna have shrimp in there, crawfish in there. We're gonna have crab in there. We're gonna have even pieces of lobster in there, man. We
mm-hmm.
serving up good gumbo over rice, man.
Hey,
Know what I'm
Bang.
saying?
So you
Huh?
saying, Mama gonna be there?
Absolutely. Yeah, man. Grandma gonna come and put her foot in the pot for y'all, man.
You
You
gotta go
feel
see
me?
Mama.
Hey, man. Yeah, man. We definitely be. Yeah, we gonna have boudin for you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody might not know what boudin is, D-Ray. Know what I'm saying? We gonna have that boudin, though. Know what I'm saying? It's going down. Know what I'm saying? On Fighting Words with Bang next Sunday, Sunday dinner. Know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Y'all know we gonna give it to y'all every week, bro, whether we feel like being here or not, man. We
Yeah.
love y'all. A lot of y'all that's in this chat, y'all jumped in the car with me yesterday and watched the fight with me in a 100-passenger van. We had TVs on back of every headrest in that van. Y'all rode it out with me, man. Hey, they dipped through the city with me. They watched the fight with me, you know what I'm saying? It
My
was
nigga
lit.
Bang, my nigga Bang missed the exit and all that.
You was there. Hey, look, two sensei, Bang missed the exit. He was 5 minutes away from his destination. Now he's 20 minutes away from it. Hey, if anybody know Houston, bro, the rumors are true. Houston is an hour away from Houston. This is not a
Hmm.
small town. This ain't the country. This ain't none of that. This is a big city. Where I went and linked up with Greg at, I work like 25, 30 minutes away from my house. On
Hmm.
that's on the north side. When I
Hmm.
went to Greg, he was 25, 35 minutes away from my job, further
Hmm.
north. Know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So that was like an hour away from my crib. You feel
Mm.
me? So it's
Mm.
like, bro, yeah, man, big city, baby. Know what I'm saying? Nigga say Bang was 5 minutes away 20 minutes ago.
Real shit. Real shit. Them highways be popping out there too.
Hey, you miss your exit in Houston, boy. You got at least a mile and a half before you can get off and make a U-turn. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? It's big out here, man, for real.
Yes, sir.
Straight up, man.
Yes, sir.
Um, Mexican boxing number one said Fundora stops Bud.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either. But
That's a
Bud just, oh look, not yesterday, either yesterday or the day before. And I know it's time to wrap it up, but I think either yesterday or the day before, Bud, they say 6 lane highway facts. Bud vacated his 54 belt. I don't know if y'all privy to that or not, know what I'm saying? But he vacated that belt. You know what I'm saying? So it's up for grabs. You know what I'm saying? It's up for
yeah,
grabs. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So 54 wide open, baby. But it ain't easy getting to nothing.
yeah.
It ain't easy getting to nothing. That belt is under barbed wire, electric fences, razor wire, all that. It's hard to get to them belts at 54. It ain't easy. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So, and it's hard to keep them too. It's gonna be hard to keep them. Whoever get them, it's gonna be hard for them to keep them. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. For sure.
Yeah, man. We love the love, man. Yeah. Okay. So So Mill said he vacated the WBO interim. He still got the WBA. Okay, school me, school me. We
Okay.
love the love, man. I stand corrected, and I like to be corrected when I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. But yeah, man, Greg over there, fat fool. We've been eating Mexican food all day. You know what I'm saying? Got him. He got the
Hey,
itis over there.
hey, what my girl Tiara Brown said? She said, "No weapon formed against me."
Hey, man, shout out to Tiara Brown, dog. She wanted that belt, dog. Shout out to her, bro. We love her, man. Straight up, man. Straight up, man. But yeah, man.
Oh
Hey,
shit.
man, we here, man. We hope y'all got fat full off the Mexican food that we served today. Know what I'm saying? Man, hey, man, next week, Fighting Words with Bang. We back in Houston, baby. Pull
Yeah.
up Sunday dinner. We serving gumbo.
Yes,
Know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Make sure
Ain't
y'all
no
tune
fights
in.
next week or this week.
Hey, it's fights every day.
Every
If we
day,
if
huh?
we got to get on this motherfucker and talk about street fights, that's what we gonna do.
And we here, hey man, we here for y'all, man. We here for y'all. And we
For
love the
sure.
love, so we reciprocate the love, man. Know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
hey, bang. Even if we got to go in our own archive and we got to talk about old street fights, it is what it is.
I'm down with that too. I'm down with that too. Know what I'm saying? I'm definitely down with the story trade, the war stories. Know what I'm saying? Hey man. Hey man, nah, for real, man. But whatever we gotta do, man, hey man, we gonna serve it to y'all. Know what I'm saying?
Mm,
GHB TV, fighting words with bang. Know what I'm saying? We feed y'all. We give
mhm.
y'all what y'all looking for with this boxing. We do a little bit of the gossip and the rumors, just a little bit, because we don't dwell on that. But we do
Sometimes.
quite a sometimes, because it be interesting enough, we'll talk about it. Know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But we gonna give y'all them breakdowns. We gonna show love. We gonna talk about fantasy fights, past fights, future fights, fights that we want to see. Know what I'm
Mhm,
saying? We talk about why we think people will win or lose. We don't just go off our disdain for a fighter. We'll
mhm,
still give them, know what I'm saying? We'll still give them a proper breakdown in a fight. Know what I'm saying? So,
mhm,
hey man, what more can you ask for? You know what I'm
mhm.
saying?
I appreciate you, bang.
I appreciate you, brother, and we appreciate y'all out there.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the chat for sure for tapping in. Appreciate the donations, the likes, the subscriptions. We love it all. And make sure you go subscribe to Fighting Words with Bang, man. You gotta go fuck with
Absolutely.
my dog. Yup.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Come on down.
We signing out, man. Make sure y'all
Salute.
make sure y'all wash your funky asses tonight.
Don't have to use shit, goddamn
Get with me,
it.
my nigga.